pulls me closer, a whisper in the wind. The map is blank before me. Where do I begin? No fear of what's uncertain. The unknown feels like home. With every step I'm finding a place I've never known. Let's go where no one has ever been. A world unseen beneath our skin. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless sea. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless seas. Come drift with me. Come drift with me. Oh, come drift with me. Oh, and come drift with me. Come drift with me. And come drift with me.
Well, hello, SimFans. Happy Wednesday night. Welcome to tonight's live stream, everybody. Apologies to those that thought we were streaming last night. Due to a conflict I had, we had to move the live stream to tonight. But I am happy to see you all here. We already have a good group. Look at that. We're already almost at 30. Good to see you. September 11th, man. September 11th. Wow. It's hard to believe. 24 years ago, right? But friends, before getting too somber here, tonight I got good news. We are flying, as usual these days, at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I actually had an issue last night where it kept crashing, and it ended up being a third-party scenery, I think. Got it removed, and then hopefully things stay stable. But we are in 2024 as usual. We are back, friends, in the iFly 737 MAX 8. Yes, friends, we are back in the 737 MAX 8. With the latest update for a full flight from Houston, where we're at right now, KIAH, and I'm going to go ahead and put up the route information right down below. We're going to be flying to Chicago Midway International Airport, my friends, because it's Southwest. Originally had this to O'Hare and Old Golfer. Good to see you here. I see you here. It's Sim. We're flying Southwest. We got to fly Midway. You're absolutely right. Old Golfer. So thanks for that feedback. Appreciate it. Now we'll be featuring back using the WINWING FCU, the WINWING Orion pedals with the damper, and the PFP 3N. And I already got it programmed and ready to go. So if you guys are out there like getting your systems ready, I am not cold and dark, friends. So, but you got some time because you know me. I do the call outs. You got time. Now we're going to be pairing this with the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant Enhanced by the ProDef Sim 737 lever add-on for the authentic Boeing power management in the field, right? So to complete that immersion, I'll also be using the Track IR as usual for the natural head tracking and true cockpit feel. But now, with that being said, let's recognize all you in chat, friends. We've got Captain Red Sky. Good to see you, Captain Red Sky. How you doing, Captain Red Sky? Good to see you. We also got SoCal Jerry. Let's give it up to SoCal, friends. SoCal, how you doing? How's it out there in the LA area, my friend? And Maple Leaf. Maple, how's it going, Maple? I didn't get my test audio check because I was running around trying to find my aviators. Can't go live without the aviators, Maple and all, right? Again, Bats, good to see you, Bats. Let's give it up in chat to Bats. Hung out with Bats at the Sim Gaming Expo. I've been busy with work stuff, you know, my day job. You know, we all got to have our day jobs, right? Not doing this full-time by any means. So I had my day job, and I didn't get a chance to. I got some good content. We'll be uploading to the channel on Sim Gaming Expo, and we'll be interviewing George. He's been in here several times in live stream, so we'll be interviewing George, and I'll be doing some cuts from that expo. Mainly racing, but there's some flight stuff in there, too. We'll talk about that tonight. But anyway, friends, it's good to see you. Bats, good to see you. Daniel Stewart is in the house. Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? Getting Old Golfer, what's up? Curios is back here. Says, hello, hello. We flying in 2020 or 24? I already answered that one. You already got that one, buddy, don't you? CP65 in the house, friends. Let's give it up to 65. Party time, right? 65. Centerline King says, what's up, all? Good to see you, Centerline. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Nolan's flying, friends. Let's give it up for Nolan's flying. Nolan's good. You're doing the Airbus tonight. That is perfectly fine. Good to see you, Nolan. TJ Turner, friends. TJ. Oh, yeah. That's TJ, by the way. He just screamed. No. TJ, so good to see you, TJ. Good to have you here as usual, my friend. Thank you for joining. And we also have, who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? I don't know. Oh, Captain Howdy. I almost missed Captain. We can't miss Captain Howdy. Everybody give it up to Captain Howdy in chat. Good to see you, Captain Howdy. And Maite. Good to see you, Maite. Says, hey, I just used that same song in one of my vids. Awesome. Yeah, it's a new song. It just was released. I think you're probably talking about the no copyright strike, or NCS, if you will. Good to know. I think that's one you're talking about. I threw in good ear there, mate. You caught that. I added a new song for tonight. It was suitable. All right, but it is good to see you all. Cool videos from a cool guy is in the house as well. So good to see you. Can I call you cool? I'll just call you cool. Emmett the Nemesis is here, friends. Let's give it up to Emmett. Emmett is in the house. Emmett, it's good to see you, man. So sorry, a little bit late. Loading in now. Perfect. You got time, buddy. You got time. You got time. Delgam, what's up? Can you believe it? Delton here. What's up? Good to see you, Delt. It's good to see you all. And I think I got everyone unless somebody snuck. Oh, ZX Pilot. ZX, how's it going? Are you riding? How's the bike? Do you have a Honda or is it a Harley? I forget. Maybe it's something else. My memory's not the best, buddy. It's good to see you, ZX Pilot. Welcome back to the live stream and the channel. So good to see you, my friend. And with that being said, Nolan says, SimFans, what stand will you be starting at? I'm at B. I can't remember. B-17, something like that. That's an aircraft, isn't it? So we got ZX says it's a Harley. Oh, gosh, it's a Harley. Gosh. Strike me down right now, friends. That was a complete failure on my part. It's good to see you, ZX Pilot, and all of you. And I'll be calling you all out that are in the simulator flying with us tonight. But first, I am SimFanatic, your host for tonight's Insanity. Welcome to the flight, and welcome to the live stream, friends. It's good to see you all. Appreciate you all being here. I know some of you probably wish you could be at Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. That was good. I was with Johnny Mon and, of course, Bats, as he mentioned. Long time no see. How's it going, Bats? We had a hell of a time. In fact, it was more like 25% conference, 75% vacation, in my point. It's all vacation, right? Hell, it's all vacation. That was a lot of fun. Got to meet some friends of Johnny Mon's, and he gave us a glimpse into his world, and Johnny's not here. Oh, Johnny Mon is here. Johnny, what the hell, man? What's up, brother? Good to see you, Johnny. Johnny's probably working. He's always working. They call him the working man. Yes, that's what he is, the working man. That's a Rush song, by the way, for all of you young folk here. I know several of you know that reference, right? The call me the working man, right? Yeah, you know that song, SoCal. ZX might even know that one. On my way to the office. Well, I'm glad you joined us here for the startup of this, Johnny, and I'm going to check out who all is in here. We've got a lot of you. We've got Badius Bridge. We've got N911 OG. We've got, I think I saw TJ Turner, SoCal Jerry. Nice to see you. Maple back there. Good to see Maple and Delt Gam. And old golfer, you know, the OG, the old man. Deep River. My home is over Jordan. It's for you, old golfer. It's as good as it's going to get, friends. Right there. No, it's going to get better. I promise. Good to see you. And Wingman 21 in the house. It's good to see you, Wingman. Welcome, Captain Red Sky. Oh, I know, right? And SoCal Jerry's like, promise? No, I can't promise that. You know me, SoCal. I can't promise it's going to get better than that. It is Chevy Chase. That's where I got it from, matey, is that movie, National Lampoon's Vacation, my friend. But we got a lot of friends flying with us. Sometimes it's kind of sparse when we hop in the commercial birds. And but tonight, it looks like we got several of you in here. Now, we are, like I said before, we're back in the iFly 737 MAX 8. There's TJ right next to me in the American liveries, like it with the Airbus there. But we are in, and I love this plane. You know, I kept telling Captain Howdy to get it. Finally, I think Captain Howdy got it. Why aren't you flying in here, Captain Howdy? I kept saying, Captain Howdy, you need to get this aircraft. It's a beaut, and I just like pulling teeth. I finally got him to get, no, actually, it's you guys know me, right? It's completely the opposite of that, yes. But anyway, we are flying the iFly MAX 8. Almost said Zebo. Jeez, what happened to my brain? Ah! Scary. Anyway, we're in here. I'm going to turn the music down, and we're going to hop into this bird. It's been forever and a day, friends, so don't fault me. I always have an excuse, right? I always got an excuse. So don't fault me. We haven't flown this. Or there's been an update to, the FCU update with the, with the Airbus or whatever they called it. BFU, right? BFU. Said FCU. BFU. TJ Turner says, I have payware scenery, and I'm not in the Airbus. It's in RJ100. I have the payware, TJ, from FS Dream Team, I think it is, for Houston. It's beautiful. But while I was troubleshooting for 2.5 hours last night, because I'm like, what the F is going on here? My sim keeps locking up, and I got it narrowed down to some third party. But in the effort of getting the thing stable, making sure my sim didn't lock up. I removed it, and it's probably fine. It seemed to be something else that I got out of my community folder that wasn't 2024 compatible. We haven't flown Houston since the sim update 3 with 2024, so I figured it's something there. But anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. So we are at the point right now. Now, I talked about, you know, as I usually do, I've got all the cameras set up for all the controls. So let's take a look at those really quick. So what we have right now is right here, you've got the FCU. By the way, Max at WINWING reached out to me. They're sending me the EFIS left and right. So we'll have that here shortly. Hopefully, we'll be highlighting that. I also got an overhead panel for you Airbus lovers. Yes, I've got an air. Not from WingFlex, by the way, but I've got an overhead panel we got to be checking out. Of course, we got to be checking out the next. We've been forever and a day since we've done a GA flight. I know, it's been a crazy time, but we're going to be pulling out the yoke, the Y210 from Moza, and be doing that during our next GA flight. And I'm going to see how much my monitor and camera shakes and everything like that. So we're going to be doing that for a GA flight. More on that about this weekend. Don't let me forget to mention it, friends. But got a lot of hardware that we got to highlight and test out here. But anyway, we've got the FCU from WinWing. Of course, you can see below, I am wearing my foot condoms, a.k.a. socks. We've got the WingFlex with the damper kit. We've got the Honeycomb Bravo. That is, you all know it. I don't even have to cover it. But we have the ProDesk Sim add-on pack. This is a little dated. I have had this for a long time. And ProDesk Sim noticed it and put it on their channel. So if you go out on ProDesk Sim site, you might have noticed we've got our channel there. So that's kind of cool. But that's the hardware we are running tonight, friends. All right, so I'm going to go back over here. And, yeah, I still need to figure out what the hell's going on with that. But I'm going to get the route information out of the way and get caught up on chat, because SoCal Jerry said, I motion that SimFanatic watches the chat more. And the ironic thing about that, SoCal, is I have multiple aviators, but the ones that are polarized, I can't read the freaking monitor because I got it portrait style. And when it's portrait, I don't know if you've all ran into that. Like if you're looking at your phone and you have polarized sunglasses, you can't really see the display. Same thing happens with my chat display over here. So I'm freaking scrambling all over the house. Mrs. Symphonix trying to help me. I'm frantically trying to find it because I have like seconds to get them. And I found them. Nolan, I found them. So I have them. Right here, and I can see you, and I can see you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you in chat now. But I'm going to try my best to keep up on chat. We'll see how the flight goes. No promises. We'll see. LRM, ooh, thank you. See, glad I'm watching chat. I would have missed LRM because I didn't have that open. Got LRM, thank you. Test Pilot, what's up, brother? Everybody, welcome to Test Pilot in chat. It's good to see you, Test Pilot. Welcome to the stream. All right, so at this point, I just saved myself for all of you. That's the kind of guy I am. And so I am in the part of the checklist where we are about to start the APU. So let's go ahead and start the APU. And so first things first, I did get the forward one on, and so we are ready to get this sucker started up. So next thing we got to do is do APU start. So we're going to go click and click, release. And let's go out and listen to the beautiful sounds by Boris. Boris did the sounds for this. You can see the little flap came open, and click, 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 as this thing starts to fire up. And here we go. Somebody just loaded up next to us. I love with these engines. I love the design. Love the shape of the wing too, by the way. Cast Storm, what's up? You're what are you, like a holy man walking on clouds? But there we go. We got the APU. That's the auxiliary power unit. Is firing up here. So we'll get that started up, and then we'll get power. Put my APU, and we can disconnect our GPU, which of course is ground power unit. And that's the one over here, and you all know this one, right? So, guy right there, he's giving us some ground power. That truck, rather. Okay, and as that gets set up, we'll notice the blue lights in here light up when we are ready to go to APU. And I don't know about you guys, but 2024 is awesome. That's you, Nolan. Nice, nice. Welcome to the live stream and the stream and the simulator. Then we're going to go ahead and, I don't know what that was. We enable APU Gen, so that started. APU engine bleeds can come on. Get y'all some air back there. Oh, yeah. You feel it, baby? Okay, so we got the air coming back to all of you back there. SoCal says, Symphonic, are you in a valid spot? Your rap could not get out of that spot. I might not be able to. I don't know. We'll try it. You know, there's always slews, SoCal, if we want to cheat, right? Okay, so anyway, we've got the APU. We got the bleeds going. AC voltmeter can go to APU, so I'm going to go up here. Actually should have been on ground power. I think AC voltmeter on APU. Master caution. We can go ahead and disengage that. It is right there. We'll go ahead and disengage that. Right. Altimeter is 3009 for the altimeter, so we're going to get that in. I cheated. I used my comma, and so you can do that. You can use your comma. It's weird. In 2024, it was like, what was it, period? So they decided to change the default key mapping to comma. Leave it to Microsoft. They got to change shit on us all the time. Maple's pushing. Good, Maple. I'm going to be pushing here momentarily, my friend. All right, initial altitude. Now, that's why I waited, because I wanted to show everybody that this really works. The WINWING, yes, it's great. You know what? Out of all the stuff, I know we've been doing wing flex, and I go back and I started using the WINWING FCU here. As much as I like the wing flex, I'm gonna say right now to all of you, for the first time ever, live for your viewing pleasure, I gotta go with the WINWING, friends. I gotta go with the WINWING. You know, if you're low on desk space, wing flex is your product, but for the price point, you gotta go WINWING, I think. Okay, so we are going to be flying at flight level 350, and thank you for dropping that, SoCal. We're going to go 350 on the altitude, so we'll get that set. 350. Okay, we got 350, and you can see in the virtual cockpit, it did work. Promise, it did work. That one I can promise. Heading takeoff runway, we are taking off a runway 15 left, so we're going to go over to the heading, and we're going to change this, and you can see it's changing. So we're going to go ahead and do 150. Okay, there we go, 150 on the heading. Nolan says, I am way far away from pushing. I don't even have my APU fully on. Dude, no worries. You know what you can do when you get up in the air if we're ahead of you, Nolan? You know the little trick, right? The R+. That'll get you going faster, and you'll catch up just like, lickety split. No worries, buddy. Okay, so we got the, where am I at? Heading, and then the elevator trim. Now, this actually gets set automatically. I don't know if I have some setting or whatever, but we are 530. And you can't actually see this, but I'm going to show you all. I'm using the PFP 3N. Oh, my gosh. And after using the wing flex for a while, and that one being 600 for the McDo, I've got the McDo from wing flex as well. For the 600 versus this, you're going to go with the WINWING product, in my opinion. You gotta, you know, if money's no object, you're a diehard. There's a few extra features for the McDo, for the wing flex, and you can go with that. But I gotta say, I gotta go with WINWING, man. I'm sorry, it's my opinion. You come here, ask my opinion. That's my opinion. Save yourself some cash, and it's just as good, in my opinion. All right, so if I go to the Bravo, you can see just to the left of it, I've got the magnificent PFP 3N right there. So I'm typing away on it like this, right? Not really. But anyway, sometimes I have those little outbursts. You all know them. But anyway, we got that going on, which is nice. Where's my Garmin watch going off? There we go. Okay, where the hell was I? We've got, if I was going to go to performance. So if I go to the iNet or iNet Ref, I call it Perf now because I'm used to the Airbus. It's been so long. But if we go over here and I cycle through to N1 and then take off, see how it says flaps are at 5 and it has the CG and the trim at 530? Just automatically when I do that, it actually sets it to that. So anyway, we got that set. SoCal. Why are you a Boeing business jet? No, it's probably because you don't have my livery installed on your computer, my friend. That's probably why. So it'll go just to one of the default ones, right? If you don't have the livery installed, it'll make me look like someone different. Not me personally, but you know what I mean. The livery, right? Livery. Okay. And let's see. And we got the Mach speed set, V2 speed. We got that. Oh, we don't have that set yet. Okay, so the V2 speed. And I love this about having the WINWING PFP is I can just go back to iNet Ref, and I can go to N1 limit and takeoff, and then we've got our V2 speed at 152. So we're going to go ahead and set this to 152 so we can watch that within the virtual cockpit, and it works. Tactile feedback on this thing is awesome. I don't remember how much FCU. Is it like $180 or $2? It's a steal. It's a steal, Lucille. You got to do it. You got to do it. If you're flying commercial, hell, even if you don't fly commercial regularly, and you got the dough, it might be worth it. Model matching 2024 still has many issues. Yes, it does, SoCal. Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's a lot of Southwest livery, so you may not have the one I have, I think. And then there's different models of the, that sort of thing. Okay. Let's see. It's more of a steal when someone ships it to your home. Well, I hope they all ship it to your home. Oh, you didn't add the part for free, did you? I got to be in full disclosure. I did get the WinWing did ship this to me at no cost, but I'm still going to give you my honest opinion about them, right? So did WingFlex. Okay. Anywho, let's go ahead. Yaw damper switched on, so we're going to go up top here and click that. Yaw damper set. And next thing, we got to get the fuel pumps on, so we're going to go over here. And we don't have any center fuel, so we're not going to turn those on. And how do I know this? Well, if we go here and look right down here, you can see we have 18,300. This is in pounds, as it shows right here. Oh, we have a center. What the heck? We do have center. Okay, well, we'll go ahead. I stand corrected, like many times. So these low pressure are going to go up because there's actually a little bit of liquid fuel in there. Liquid fuel. Okay, so we got the center pump. That's kind of crazy. We got the center tanks on, pumps. Maple's taxing. Window heat. Let's go back up top and get the window heat on. So we can go click. These should all go green lights. Green lights. And wing and engine, anti-ice. We're not going to worry about that. Hydraulic pumps can go on. We're going to click these two middle ones. Those lights should go out, typically. Or you have problems. A-Pink, what's up, A-Pink? It's good to see you, A-Pink. Everybody, welcome A-Pink to the live stream. Good to see you, A-Pink. Welcome aboard. Flight altitude is set. Landing altitude is actually 600. So we're at, I think it's 580. If somebody gives me a check on that, I think it's like 580 feet. Of course, we're flying to Midway. I think it's somewhere around there. They're not too far from me. Our airport here is I think it's 928 feet or something like that, where I'm at. So a little lower, but that makes sense because we're by Lake Michigan, near Lake Michigan, not right by it. You know what I mean? Okay, so landing altitude is set. Now we're going to go back to the flight directors, and these are nice little metal switches that we have. If I go up here, so you can see there's one on the left on the captain's and one on the right. So if you see right down here, see this switch? I'll go ahead and push that up. And you're going to see a green light come on. I'm going to do the one on the first officer. You can't see it because my camera's not a wide lens. Okay? No jokes coming on that one. Can feel it already. So we got the flight directors are on, and LNAV and VNAV. So we're going to go ahead and just push those buttons. And where we're positioned right now, we should be able to see that. Can you see it? Yeah, so you can see these. So I'm going to hit this one. It's going to go green. Got to get my hand out of the way. There's VNAV and LNAV. And you can see those go green in there, and along with my cockpit. We'll go ahead and minimize that. And almost ready for pushback. Auto brake to RTO. We're going to go down here. RTO is set. That light should go out. Ground connections, let's go ahead and remove those. We'll go over to the EFB, which I like the EFB. It's a little different in the MAX 8. A little bit different, but I do like it. I like it a lot. Whoops. Let's go down here, and we're going to remove our chocks. And then we're going to disconnect that and hit set. You got to hit set. If you don't hit set, they won't come off. Okay, and they didn't come off anyway. Why didn't they come off? Oh, probably because they should come off once we, because I'm using GSX, right? Cast Storm back there. How you doing? All right. Thanks, SoCal. Have a large number of pilots flying tonight. Yes, we do. CFF, what's up, CFF? Hey, welcome to the live stream. Everybody, welcome, CFF. Micro Sim Fanatic. Flight Sim Braden, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. We do have a lot of people in flying the commercial airliner with us tonight. Okay, I think we are ready. So we are ready to push back. So parking brake, let's make sure it's set. It is set. Next thing we're going to do, remove the chocks. I did say to remove the chocks, and I hit set. So hopefully when GSX starts, it'll remove. Otherwise, we have problems. PAX. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit the anti-collision light. So let's go ahead and turn that on. And I don't think with the MAX 8, it automatically starts GSX. I think I actually have to go in and actually tell it. So if I go up here, turn it on, and then just say, y'all see this? And keep it over here. We're going to say, prepare for pushback and departure. And, I don't know. Whatever. AccuFleet. We use the AccuFleet. There we go. Oh, God. I'll put the thing in there. But they're getting ready. Now we got the stupid stairs that are going to get in the way. That's a lovely sight. Thank God we have collisions turned off.
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Hey, we got a subscriber. Who subscribed? Tombstone Kid 68 is in the house. Tombstone, thank you, sir, for your subscription. And there he is. You cracked me up. Hey, man, thank you for your support. Welcome to the insanity. Welcome to the SimFan family, buddy. Appreciate your subscription, your support. Everybody, welcome Mr. Tombstone Kid 68. Great to have you, buddy. Oh, you're in for a real treat. You got to join our Discord server. Somebody drop in an exclamation Discord. Go over there too if you haven't already, Tombstone. This is only the icing on the cake, if you will. You're WINWING as well, but the Wing Flex overhead is cliffhanger. Cool, I'm guessing, right? We got them sending it to us, man. They should be sending it to us soon. How did you pick that up already? Gonna be a beast is right. Absolutely. Icing on what? Josh Claysel, you son of a... Josh, good to see you, man. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, Josh. Where was I? I'm watching. Now, see what happens, SoCal? You motioned for me to check, keep on top of the chat. Now I'm doing it, and now I'm like losing where I'm at. Typical for me, right? We're gonna do a quick edit pushback. I'm just gonna hit enter.
Release parking brakes, please.
Release the probes! No, I mean parking brake. Okay, we're gonna release the parking brake. There we go. Did the, uh-oh. So why are the... What the hell? Why are the, chocks still on? Do I have to do this again? Okay, let's try this. They're not removing. Why are the chocks not removing? Set. That could be a problem. What the hell? Now, this worked last night during my test. I know it's been a while. Do I have to remove the stairwell? I don't think that's it, because the chocks still should be removed, and they're not showing removed. I just did that, SoCal. I just tried putting them back on and then off. That's what I just did. So I do that and hit set. So there they are, and then I hit this, and then hit set again. They're still there. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Worked last night. No, I don't want to interrupt the thing. Why aren't those removing? Anybody have any other ideas? Beacon light. Yep, beacon light's already on, TJ. Did I not turn the beacon on? Thought I turned the beacon on. Did I not? Did I forget to do that? Maybe I forgot to do that. Jeez, it's been so long. Why am I missing the beacon light? I think I forgot to put the beacon light. I think you got it. It's been so long. And a collision. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and a collision. I did turn that. I thought I did. Huh. Limp, hey, Limp Rocketeer, I think you need to hit the set button, not the side. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You are a gem, brother. You're a real gem. Let's give it up to Limp Rocketeer. I wanted to call you Limp Biscuit. Thank you, brother. Oh my God, how I'll be Maple. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Oh, my God. Okay, so Limp Bizkit. You are now forever going to be called Limp Bizkit. Am I okay with doing that? I come up with nicknames for some of you, and given that you just helped me there, saved my life, in fact, you get the first officer emoji, friend, and friends, give it up to Limp Bizkit, a.k.a. Limp Rocketeer. Thank you, sir. God. How did that really? Okay, thank you, sir. You saved my life. You saved the stream. You saved the stream. Okay, time to get the packs off. Okay, here we go. And ground onto. God, that sounds so awesome. Okay, we'll hit about 21, and let's go ahead and give her some gas. They should stop. There they go. They stopped.
Please set parking brake.
All right, parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
That's good mentioned. Oh, that's fantastic. He's like, sure. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, and the right engine getting fired up here. Listen to that sound. Look at the shape of that wing. Cast storm. All right. All right, good engine start. All right, let's go ahead and let them know. See how it's been so long. You get it. That's why you have proficiency. There, listen to that sound. Confirm good engine start.
Ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, yep, they can disconnect. Go ahead and disconnect. We'll go ahead and start. In the meantime, we'll go up here, do continuous on the right engine and left. Let's get it started. Oh, we got to get our shade up. I'm hearing to go. All right, and we're looking for 21, and we are there. Let's go ahead and give her gas.
Unlocking gear.
I also like the heat blur. It comes off the engine, too. It's pretty sweet. All right, they're getting the tug away. Bye-bye.
Tow truck disconnected.
Thank you.
Bypass pin removed.
Thank you. Love it when you remove that bypass pin.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, sir, Colonel, sir. Or yes, ma'am, Colonel, ma'am. I posted a pic of Main General in the DC. Oh, great, Nolan. That should be fun. As long as it's not at my expense, you're fine. There we go. Let's take a look at the... Ooh, listen to the sounds. Do you feel that, Maple? Those sounds are absolutely sexy. Yes, friends, I said it. Gosh dang, those sounds are cool. All right, we're going to go up here and go continuous. And then let's go ahead and see a KMDW. Yes, see you at Midway CFF. Awesome. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the generators on the outside here. Go ahead and flip that to Gen 1. I better not rely on my memory because we all know how well that works. We got the engine started and ready to go. Ground, continuous, da-da-da-da. Set to continuous, and good there. Generator switched on. Gen 1 already did that. APU can come off. Let's go ahead and turn the APU off. APU bleed can come off. And packs can come back on. Get you all air back there again. There you go. You feel it? There you go. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good. Probe heat can come on. Release the probes! There go the probes. Probe heat is on, and engine and ice, we're not going to worry about that. Flaps to 5. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the Bravo camera, and then we're going to look over on the right wing. and watch this. And I got to calibrate this, so I'm going to go ahead and set the flaps. On the ProDesk Sim right here, it's to 2, but it actually ends up being 5. I haven't calibrated it yet. SoCal, not for the iFly Max 8. It's the PMDG works at that setting. By the way, how many of you saw Mr. Ozflight Simmers mess up his finger? He was extending it a little too far when he was drinking his tea or what have you. All right. What's the orange whip? It is a whiskey and diet, my friend. SoCal. Wish I gotta get this over to legs. Go. Legs. Okay. Flaps are set. Taxi lights can come on. Scope here. Taxi lights to on. Check. Runway turn off lights is required. We don't need them right now. And we are ready to taxi. And where the hell was I? All right, we're gonna go left. We're gonna go right. I'm gonna take another left. All right? Jeez, you guys take forever. Been waiting for you all day. Like you, Mark Griffin. What's up, Mark? Give it up to Mark Griffin in the house. Good to see you, Mark. Oh, look at this. I gotta go under the gut of this A330. Cast Storm. What's up, Cast Storm? Oh, now that makes sense. That's why you said Cast Storm. CFF says owie. Good to see you, Mark Griffin. Tombstone Kid. He's the Tombstone Kid. Dun, 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 dun. Right. We're now finally taxiing. Kansas City's in the house. What's up, Kansas City? There's SoCal. Let me get a screenshot of you two. Oh, aren't you pretty? Along with you, Cast Storm. I got the 3 of you there. See, that's what happens. Look at friends. When you guys wait around for my sorry butt, then I'm gonna get you in a screenshot photo. There's A Pank and Emmett the Nemesis, and then also TJ Turner and Maple up there. Look at they're waiting though. Such patience, I tell you. Arizona native, hence the name. Oops, I'm reading chat and I'm going off the Toshi Draco's in there, friends. Welcome, Toshi. How's it going, brother? Good to see you, Toshi. Toshi, what's new? What's new with you? All right, I'm gonna go to whiskey here. Whiskey. Well, that's appropriate. Give him my orange. Well, never mind. Tashi says trucks. Oh, good point. We will be doing American Truck Simulator a week from tomorrow. Again, no promises. Always have a hard time committing. No, but seriously, we did we did all the Sim Gaming Expo with all their full motion. I've never seen so many. They're like, I'm going to say 40. Probably wasn't that many, but all these full motion racing sims. Did anybody check out my short where Bats filmed me in the full motion simulator by Podium 1? And I did a interview with Chandler, the lead of the full motion stuff. You can get one for a cool $100K for any of you that's got money to burn, right? Cool 100,000, you can have it. But he invited me to their facility or something. He said it's got like 5,000 square feet, or maybe it was 50,000. 50,000? I think it was 50,000. By the way, I can turn on Track IR because I got Track IR. Instead of be using it, then I'm not using it. There we go. So, but yeah, check that out. That's going to cost you your ATPL. CFF, I lost that a long time ago, brother. I've lost it a long time ago. Oh, why didn't somebody tell me I still had the Bravo camera up? Let me get that off. Here, I'll give you the wide view. Oop, wrong button. Here we go. Can we hurry up there, people? We got passengers to get over to Midway. For goodness sake. Yeah, I know. I'm the one that's usually holding everybody up, which I did. Nolan's fun said, Symphonette, glad you didn't see that. What did you remove something, Nolan? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? I'm always missing something, Nolan. What'd I miss this time? Tombstone Kid says, let's go up, up, and away. Absolutely, buddy. We're going. We're going. We're getting this show on the road, my friend. I taxied onto the runway at 100 knots on accident. Oh, well, that sometimes can do it to you, right? At least I'm not the only one screwing up, Nolan. Thank you for making me feel at home, my friend. I appreciate that. Cass Storm's going to get that A330. He's going to get on the runway and get himself in the air. That's just fine. It's fine and dandy. I'll be showing the add-on for the FCU from WINWING. It's the magnetic switch for the auto throttle switch. It's pretty nice. What's going on, Tashi? Says, looks good on you, Bats. Wingman's pulling aside there. All right. Get ourselves ready. Get ourselves ready, Freddy. Yes, Castor is with us. Okay, let's run through our checks. Silent cockpit. Silent cockpit is enabled. Parking brake is set. Auto throttle to arm. So this is where I want to show you all the auto throttle. This is an add-on for like, I think 60, 70 bucks. And so over here you can see there's a switch here. Now it comes with a default metal switch, which is nice. But the nice thing about this is when you enable auto throttle, it'll actually be a magnetic switch that'll hold. So if I push that up, notice it stays up in the virtual cockpit as well. So you can see green light. Light is green, trap is clean, right, Bats? Yeah. So we got that, and let's go ahead and run through the rest. We got auto throttle is armed, landing lights to on, runway turn off lights. Let's go up here. Landing light to on, runway turn off lights on, taxi lights coming off. We're going to go anti-strobe and steady. Wing light can come on. And I think that's good there. Let's see. Position light, strobe and steady, transponder, TARA, TFC, and start on the clock. So TARA is right up here, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Something I like about the WingFlex, that MFP module, or no, whatever it's called. But they add functionality there. And we're going to go clock and get that set. And I think we are ready to rock and roll. Let me do one last check, make sure all our systems, everything's good. I am this time going to check and make sure my flight controls are working, and they are working. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Let's do this. The other thing I like is I heard my auto throttle just disable. And I heard that. Did you all hear that in the background? The click? So that's all right. We can get that set again. You guys got to get Track IR. It's awesome. All right. I'm going to hold here. And let's go ahead and get our auto throttle armed again. There we go. And let's go 40% before toga. Everything looks good. Now I've got the TCA Boeing yoke from Thrustmaster. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the parking brakes and then hit toga. I've got it mapped there. Forward pressure on the TCA Boeing yoke. Here we go. What in the heck was that? Did y'all see that? Release forward pressure. Looking for 152. That's V2. Rotates before that, of course. 149, I think. V1. V1. Rotate. There we go. Keeping that, trying to keep it centered. Ooh, we got some winds or something. There we go. Up, up, and away. I just noticed my LED lights on my Bravo aren't working right now. What a bummer. And my auto throttle just killed. Oh, I know why that was. I hit the right thing to look out my left wing. I've done that before because I got it mapped to disable the auto throttle, which is actually kind of nice. Kind of a steep bank angle. We're just going to pivot over here, continue our climb. I'm circling in behind you. Nice, Nolan. VR is better, Tashi? I don't know about that. Johnny Man. Tashi took off. Good night, everyone. Have to go. Growing up for a while. Okay. Take care, Tashi. We'll catch you on American Truck Simulator. How about that? Or for a Shenanigans flight. Which, by the way, Shenanigans is held on Fridays in Discord. A lot of you jump in there. We got a channel that's flight simming. And y'all jump in there and you stream yourselves. Let's go ahead and get the flaps out. I see Braden over there. I see Emmett the Nemesis and Pink and A-Pink and Wingman, I think. So we continue our turn. And there's Maple. I see you right off our nose here, Maple. Now I'm going to shallow this out. Let's go ahead and shallow her out here. All right, we're going to enable auto pilot. Hold on. The hell? Am I flap stuck or what? Oh, crikey. Let's get the fuel pumps off in the center. Let's roll out on the range. Did I overspeed my flaps? Ah, crap. Did I ruin my flaps, guys? No! No! Wait, where are the failures on this thing? I got a feeling because they're up right here. Uh-oh is right. Is this out? Yeah, my flaps are out. No, they're still at... Wait, what's going on? It's still at flaps 1. Why is it doing that? Flaps 1, and I want flaps... There we go. I gotta calibrate this thing. There we go. I gotta calibrate it, clearly. All right, now we'll be able to do the autopilot, I think. I just gotta calibrate that shit. Now command should work. There we go. Command wasn't... so autopilot wasn't working because I still had one notch of flaps in, as you all saw, as we troubleshooted and figured it out. There we go. Everything's fine. Tombstone's like, don't. Yes, don't is right, Tombstone. Don't is right. You know, it wouldn't be a regular live stream if SimFanatic wasn't effing it up every second. Man, those, I'll tell you what, though, engines are loud in this bird. They're very, very loud. You can go ahead and get the tunes back on. Who wants some tunage? Look at Bats dropping in the orange whips there. Gotta have some orange whips. Orange whip, orange whip. 3 orange whips. You guys know this. You know where that's from. You know the movie. Bats you can't say because you know the movie already. Let's go ahead and get these landing lights off. Go ahead, 2 clicks up. Of course, I got to use my mouse wheel to do the up. We'll go ahead and turn off the wing and the wheel well. And we are well on our way. We can do RTO2 off and set that off. Clean up the plane, as they say. As they say. Now, somebody remind me to review, because I think setting the... because we're doing an ILS approach at runway... What did I say? What runway are we doing the approach? There it is. Shit's in the way. It's, Oh, I still got that on. That's why. What's going on? Runway 4 right. So we're doing the ILS 4 right, friends. 4 right. Be there or be square, as they say. As I say. Or you say. Or any of us say. Let's get caught up in chat, shall we? ZX Pilot says they have a nice headset simulation feature. Sometimes it's too quiet, though. Engine starters can go off. I'm trying to catch up here. Let me get context. Never have failures on in a group flight. That's some good advice there, TJ. That is some, hand it to you, man. That is, always thinking that, TJ Turner, I tell you. More whips. You took the words right out of my mouth, SoCal. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way. Johnny Mon says, y'all will be landing just south of my office. I'll be sure to wave. We would love that. In fact, true story, after the Sim Gaming Expo, I dropped Bats off at Midway, and he flew southwest out to, over by you, SoCal, out to LA land. SoCal says, Symphonic, just how is Streamlabs getting points for chatting? Some algorithm. I don't know. It's like if you chat, the more you chat, the more points you get. If you donate, you get a bunch. I'm not asking for anybody to donate. You asked me a question. I'm just telling you. If you donate, it adds points. And what are you asking Streamlabs? Or are you talking about top fans? Streamlabs is also by chat. KLGB is where Bats flew to. Oh yes. Bats flying to KLGB. There's our beautiful iFly Max 8. Is Captain Howdy there's Cast Storm back there. Is Captain Howdy no longer in here? Captain Red Sky, what's up? Says far right, cool runway. At night you will see ahead downtown Chicago. By the way, when I was dropping Bats, I said I dropped Bats off at the airport, right? After Sim Gaming Expo. I dropped him off at the airport. While he's like, Sim, look, over to your left. I'm turning right. Frickin' Southwest flight flew right over us as we were landing. Yeah, as we were landing, and he was landing too. It was a runway incursion. No, as I was pulling to the right, I was driving. The aircraft was landing. I sometimes get my words all jumbled up, Delgam. Delgam is going to do a wing wave. He said that to Josh Claesel, but I think he meant to say it to you, Bats. All right. Well, yes, it's great to have everybody here tonight again. Happy Thursday night. Bats, did you see I replied to your question in Discord DM? But yes, Delgam, it's good to have you here. Del, you're not flying with us, though. No, you are flying with us. No, you're not flying with us. Are you flying? Yeah, you're flying with us. Where the hell? Oh, there you are. Right there. I remember seeing you. Sometimes see friends. Wait a minute. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Syphilis. Testing 1 2. STD. Syphilis. No, that means standard pressure. I forgot to hit standard pressure. If I hit the button there, it does it for the first officer and, of course, the pilot. It's just me. Nolan got caught up. Nice. SoCal says, those orange whips hit hard tonight. Yeah, they always do, man. Well, if they're not hitting hard, SoCal, it just means you're not putting enough in it, right? You gotta spike that stuff, right? You gotta spike it. You gotta spike that ball, fucker. I said fucker. You guys meet the parents, right? Great movie. Oh. Sometimes I think when we're in here, I'm just entertaining myself. I mean, you guys all entertain me for sure in chat. Right? It's a thing. Pamela Martha Fokker. That is absolutely right, CFF. Great movie. Greg Feaster's in the house, Francis. Welcome, Greg, to the live stream. Welcome aboard, Greg. Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you, Greg. How's it going, Greg? What's new? Vaughn Williams in the house. Ace and Fanatic and crew. Let's all welcome Vaughn and Greg into chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome aboard. We got plenty of orange whips in the back. You know, grab yourself one. Ask the stewardess or steward. They'll grab you one. Doesn't have to have alcohol. Just because I choose to do it doesn't mean you guys need to choose it. I'm not promoting, you know, partaking in the substance. Unlike SoCal. It's good to have you guys here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, friends. Flight attendant, not stewardess. Fine. Find your flight attendant and she will get you more, you know, flight attendant, because then I don't have to worry about guy, gal, Greg Facer says, just hanging with the boys. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you here, Greg, as always. DelGam88 says, I've asked the attendants to deliver whips to the flight deck. Well, you know, thank you. You know what? I'm going to give you some orange whips for that one there in chat there, Del. Thank you for doing that. There we go. That's to you, Del. 5 orange whips, my friend. Del, are you partaking in orange whips tonight? Almost looked like I was going to pick my nose there for a second, right? You all went, oh, he's going to pick his nose now. Oh yes, I know, Del. You can't fool me. I know you're into the orange whip tonight, right? Freaking absolutely, buddy. That's to you, Del. I almost hit my elbow on the auto throttle disconnect. That'll be the next freaking thing I do. We'll be in a flat spin before you know it. Oh. Friends, it's been too long. I mean, let's just face it. It's been a week. It's been over a week. It's been a week and a day, right, since we live streamed. And the last time we did a GA flight's been, what, 3 weeks ago? I can't even do the math. My dad did this one time. It was really funny. You know, because we like to, you know, do the, you know, son and father orange whip together, right? Some of you are with me. And he's like, he doesn't call me SimFans, obviously. It's like, Darren. Never forget that. It was funny. I was like talking, and he's like, I'm kind of out over here. Can't wait for Saturday's GA flight. Okay, so about that, SoCal, won't be Saturday. I've got a wedding to go to. So thank you, even though that was unintentional, thank you for the reminder. So Saturday, I'm going to be at my nephew's, well, my wife and I are going to be at my nephew's wedding. And so we'll be there. So I'm thinking of either pushing the flight to Sunday. But the problem is, if we do Sunday, who's playing Sunday that I might be interested in? Who's playing on Sunday? I'll give you a big hint. NFL, right? Okay. Who's been paying attention? Johnny Mon says, hey, Symphonetic, just wanted to say publicly, I really had a great time with you and Bats last weekend. I was a little anxious hosting you guys, but it all turned out great and was so nice having you. Dude, I got to do a shout-out to you again, Johnny Mon. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way. Let's give a shout-out to Johnny in chat. And by the way, you guys are absolutely right. Chiefs. Yes, CFF. But Johnny Mon, I want to do another shout-out to you and your roommate. His name's Joe. He was so accommodating. He gave us his entire pad downstairs so Bats and I could sleep down there. These guys gave me a bed. I said, I don't need the bed. I will take a couch. No, Johnny went and slept on the couch for me. Had Bats over. Great host. He was all worried about, am I going to be a good host or not? And in that anxious piece, I get it. He did awesome. He cooked us freaking breakfast in the morning when we were leaving. Bats had his flight. I was just mentioning he was flying out of Midway. And Johnny Mont, hell of a guy, again, woke up, made us French friggin' toast. It's a special kind of French toast, by the way. French friggin' toast. Bacon. You did it. By the way, did I ever tell you, Johnny, that the bacon was really, like, you did a phenomenal, I think you did better than I normally do on bacon, dude. You nailed the bacon. Nailed it. And then did eggs. So he gave us our spread for breakfast, made sure we were fed before. I'm like, what do you mean you're worried about being a host? You're a freaking great host. The dude was like all over it. Took us and met his friends. And what town was it, John? I can't remember. But anyway, we, north, south. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, Oakview. Was it Oakview? I think it was Oakview. Anyway, wherever it was, great group of guys. This is a shout out to Nick, to Dan. They call him Danny. Let's see. Trying to remember all the names now. There was another Joe, your roommate Joe, Joey, Paulie. I'm usually really bad with names. These guys made such an impression on me. I'm remembering all their names. Great group of guys. Paulie, Joe, Nick, Danny. See, I got him, dude. I got him. Look at that. I got him. It's good for me, man. I never can remember names. I'm horrible. Just ask my wife. I'm horrible with names, but that's how good that group was. And Jen. Yes, Jen. Jen was great. The whole freaking crew was amazing. They're the kind of group. Now these guys, Johnny and these guys, they've all grew up together. Is the noise? Are the engines too loud? I can turn that down. So Johnny and all these guys, Nick and Paulie and Joey and all of them. I don't think there's a Frankie or a Vinny. But these guys all grew up together. And the thing that really amazed me is John brings us over. Of course, they gave us the stories on Johnny Man, and I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't tell you all of the stories. Well, maybe tell a few, but not all of them. It's kind of like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens at Johnny's stays at Johnny's. But we never got the late night stream, did we? Cut the members only. We missed that, but anyway, it was great. But these guys made you feel like you have known them for their entire life. They were the most welcoming, heart-loving guys I think I've ever met. I honestly mean that. They were kind of like all of you, but just like meeting them in person, an amazing experience. And so, John, I hope you can play this back for them and show that the next time you get together with those guys and say, hey, Simfanag did a call out and had a great time with all of you. Make sure you say, Joe, Simfanag did another call out for you letting him crash in his... Basically, did you tell him the water bottle story, by the way? I was kind of curious you told him the water bottle story. If not, I won't even tell it on here. But anyway, great group of guys. And John, I just say, I love you, man. Thank you so much. It was so much fun being with you and Bats that whole weekend. Amazing. Brett Plays is in the house. Welcome, Brett. What's up? Everybody welcome Brett in chat. Brett, what's going on, brother? Brett took time out of his dinkum. Is that what you call it? Dinkums? I don't know. What is that? Whatever the hell that game is that you play. Dinkum? I think it's called Dinkum. Brett, welcome to the live stream, man. Good to see you. Says, hello, my name is Bob. You remember me, right? I do. I remember you, Brett. How you doing, man? Good to see you. By the way, somebody already did, SoCal Jerry. Go check out Brett Plays. Do it, and do it now. Don't leave our stream, but you can open a different tab in your browser and go and check out his channel and give him some love, give him some subs, and he'll love you for it. Hey, it's a Captain Hoy. It says, howdy, Captain Hoy. I don't think this is the first time. Is this your inaugural flight with us, buddy? I haven't recognized your name in chat, but friend, thank you for joining. It's good to have you. Everybody, welcome. It's a Captain Ahoy. Ahoy. I said it's a Captain Hoy. No, I got to read again. Get a little problem with the reading with the chat and stuff. It's Captain Ahoy. I get it now. Ahoy there, Captain. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Brett Play says, yeah, Dinkum, my Wednesday stream day, fun game. I'm doing good. Brett, you know this. I'm doing well if I can stream twice a week. I've got so much content queued up. I mean, I've got all this content. I just got to get it edited, and I got to get it out to you. And then I got to say, hey, guys, go check it out because it's some cool stuff. You can see me in the full motion flight simulator. I'm not quite sure why I'm talking like this. But no, I do. I've got a lot of content that I need to get out there to all of you. Again, appreciate you guys being here. It's Captain Ahoy says, arg. Am I right? First time catching the live, but I've been watching your videos for a while, good stuff. Well, welcome, buddy. Thank you so much for your support. It's good to finally have you here alive. That too. So you're going to find when I'm live, I don't get to edit this thing right here that talks, and I always mumble my jumbo. And so, but anyway, welcome, man. Thank you for your support, and it's good to have you on a live stream, man. Hopefully I'm alive. Leave it to me, man. I'll screw anything up. CP65 says, more than 2 live days a week might be a bit much. Oh. Guys almost saw my eyes there. Oops. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Harry WISU fan for life. Everybody, welcome, Harry. Welcome to the live. So, Harry, are we going to win this weekend? We're playing this weekend, right? It's not a bye week. Yep. And by the way, it is, yes, it is the Chiefs. The Chiefs play the Eagles. So I don't know if we'll be streaming Sunday or push it to Monday because I might be doing a new meat church recipe. It's mac and cheese. No, it's a queso with brisket and that. And so we'll see. We're going to definitely be doing a GA because it's been too long. And look at who just jumped in. Grumpy Old Studios, dropping in $1 Donald. Grumpy! Welcome, my friend. Grumpy, it's good to see you, man. How you doing? You know what? I gotta add in my bot a exclamation GP. I've got the exclamation BP. I need an exclamation GP. And here, let me do that right now. I'm gonna do that for you, Grumpy. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well, and hopefully the pooch. Dude, Grumpy, so here this is a true story, though. I'll get the bot thing done. But I was watching these videos. I got so freaking sad. It's about these people that are like, you know, and I don't mean to bring up a sore topic, so I'm sorry, but you made me think. I know you've been dealing with the loss of a dog. We've all felt that heartbreak, you know, loss of a pet. And I got watching all these videos, and there's like their, you know, owner's last day with their dog, and they're like feeding him everything that you shouldn't feed a dog because they know they're gonna unfortunately put him down. And I'm just sitting here, my fucking eyes are rolling, crying my ass off. And it just made me think of the dog we lost before and thinking of my current dog. And then I go up and I give him a little hug, you know, like Max. So you all seen Max. Max, I love you so much. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. And it's good to have you here. Now I got to get back to getting the bot set up so I can say, hey, type in exclamation GP and go and check out GP and check out Grumpy Old Studios. Let me get that done. If you all bear with me for a moment, it is for a good friend. Mr. Grumpy Old Stu. He's got great content too. He's tell it like it is, no bullshit. Sits back, loves the group, and he just flies low and fast. I almost said low and slow, Grumpy. Low and fast. You're flying what, the F-22 the other night, going supersonic about 5 feet off the ground without autopilot. You know, he actually has piloting skills. Stop it, Maple. Let me see. Grumpy Old Studios. I got to get a link to your channel. Let me go there. Because, of course, I am a subscriber. Why wouldn't you be? There he is. Grumpy Old Studios. Let me get this. Copy. Then I'm going to have you guys try it out. And then you guys can check out Grumpy's site. Let's see. Exclamation GP. Hold on. Not yet. Not ready yet. Weren't you going to give me my own, like, tune, too? Did you ever get that done? I'm not saying you have to do that because I did that. Can somebody type in exclamation GP for Grumpy Old Studios? Somebody type in exclamation GP. Let's test this. Make sure I got it right. There we go. Thanks, Bats and SoCal, Jerry. Now we'll have 2 links. Now we'll have 3 links. Thanks, Nolan. Gonna work, or did I mess it up? Nope, there it is. Does it work, Grumpy? Go check out Grumpy Old Studios. And he's a great guy. Yeah, it worked. We're not amateurs here. Maybe when we fly, but not when we set up YouTube and Streamlabs. But dude, give him friends. In all seriousness, he's a great guy. Go check out his channel. Give him some love. Give him some subs. I will remind me in disco, or I will slack off. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. You don't have to do it. Dude, believe me, Grumpy, I forget I forget about 99% of the stuff that I say I'll do or I think about during a live stream. That's why a lot of times I'll go back and I'll, like, watch my live stream. It's not to look at me. I'm not vain. I go back because I want to improve. So a lot of times what I'll do is you guys, some of you know this, I'll bike and I'll be like, oh, yeah, you can take a little bit of that out. You could add a little bit of that, take a little of this, that, and the other thing, mix them up, see what you get, dump them out. Might look like throw up. And then you pick it all back up and you say, hey, this is what I can do better next time. And but yeah, half the time I forget what I'm saying during the live streams, and so I watch that stuff when I'm writing. And then I'm like, oh, I should do this a little differently. By the way, those of you that stream, you should do this. Watch yourself, pick up things, watch me, and be like, nope, I'm not doing that. That's not right. But in all honesty, it does help. It does help to go back. And if anything, I can pick up, like, little clip. Like, some of you are really good about picking up the clips that, you know, are demeaning to me, right? You make fun of me. I'm good with this because it's our channel. Did I mention that? I haven't mentioned that in a while. This is our channel. That's why I involve all of you, just like a lot of the other influencers. But it really is. It's about us. That's why we fly together every freaking time. It's like a fly-in. It's like fly-ins are, we get in Discord voice. You know this. But this is our channel. You're all part of it. I love you all. You're very much a part of this thing that we call community, which we call Symphonetic, which we call, I don't know, what other adjectives? But in any case, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm zoomed out too far. We got plenty of space. We're at 35,000 feet, flight level 350. Ladies and gentlemen, you can be okay to, you know, unbuckle. I can't even talk. Unbuckle your seatbelt. That says club. Yes, gang, whatever. Club, gang, posse, right? Friends. Whatever you want to, whatever you want to call us is fine. SoCal says 2024 landing challenge winners when? Oh God, would you just stop with that, SoCal? I mean, you make me feel bad enough, but you gotta say it live in front of everybody. Yes, I'm waiting on Maple to tally it up. I gave him access to everything, and we're still waiting. No, that's complete lie, not true at all. It's something that I'm supposed to be giving to my moderators, and I just so much stuff going on. But I am going to get something. I'm going to get something cool there for them. Yeah, whoever won. Well, actually, I'm going to first figure out who won, then I'll decide if it's cool or not. Just kidding. No, it'll be something that's cool. I'll make sure of it. Somebody's going to win, and they're going to win big. And when I mean big's a relative term, don't be thinking I'm going to be giving, whoever wins it. Don't be saying, oh, Symphonetic said it's going to be something big. I was expecting a 39-inch LG curved display monitor. No, nothing like that. But better than just your typical thing, Maple, I need to get that out there. I need to get that shared, and we'll we got to have a moderator meeting. I got to have a moderator meeting. I got to get a recurring meeting set up because I'm just bad about it. I'm bad about moderator meetings. I'm good about other meetings, but I do meetings every single day, all the day, right through, right? For my regular day job. And it's fine. Maple Leaf says, I'll take the 39-inch monitor in your dreams, Maple. In your dreams, buddy. You'd have to win the overall. First, you'd have to win all the landing challenges, Maple, and the jury's still out on that, right? Actually, wait a minute. Wait! Stop the press. Okay, I can't have Maple help with this. He's gonna cook the books, so to speak, right? He's gonna cook the books, and he's gonna make it where he wins. No, Maple, you can't help with it. Thank you for mentioning that, because all of a sudden, it came to light. All of a sudden, it came to light. Yeah, we're not having Maple help with that count, because he's gonna make himself win. Yeah, and again, moderators can't win. They can win, but they don't count. And Maple says, I would not. And SoCal says, that's true. See, SoCal just realized, no, we can't have Maple help. He's not a moderator. So he's by definition, he qualifies to win. I can't have somebody that has a conflict of interest, if you will, be a part of that, counting, tallying it up, tally. So anyway, Maple, sorry. You can't count it. But you can still win. You've been doing pretty good with the landing challenges, though, I must say. I reviewed January of last year. Did you really, SoCal? And who won the January? I put you on the spot. Let's see if he's BSing me. Huh, Bats? You reviewed January of last year. Who won the January? Let's put him on the. You put me on the spot, Jerry, and now I'm putting you on the spot, buddy. Who won the January landing challenge? Oh, Tombstone Kid says, oh, wifey fanatic, the captain needs a refill. Ooh, you. So I do. I absolutely do. Actually, I was just thinking, look at this. Tombstone, he actually joins our channel tonight, and he already knows me. Have you been lurking? You know that I need... No, it's just the empty glass, of course. I do, but I was just thinking about that, and CP agrees. Friends, let's see where our top of descent is. So we're going to go down here, and I'm going to use my progress button on my beautiful WINWING McDo. Get it. McDo is awesome. Top of descent is at 2108 and 400. Jeez, we got plenty of time. 2108. And right now it's, do I remember where the hell the clock is on this thing? Right here. Okay, so we've got time. Wait, is that the clock? Yeah, we got plenty of time. Holy cow. Okay. So, oh, here's the clock. Sorry, there's the UTC time, 21:08. We got an hour and two. Let's take, how much time? We've got 37 in here. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button if you like it or not. I don't give a shit. If you don't like the channel, that's fine. You can hit the like and then, go on your way. But if you do like it, hit the like and stay. Be part of the fun. I said fun. I was going to say friends, fun. I mixed them. Anyway, I have a problem with my speech. So anyway, friends, do appreciate all of you being here tonight. And I know it's 8:47. See, I'm trying to get you all... Maple, I'm trying to get you to bed in time for school. You're back in school, right? You need your beauty sleep, as they call it, Maple. Aping says, you know all about the lurkers. I guess I do. I know about the lurkers. All right, friends. Anyway, let's take a 7 to 10 minute break. I'm going to refill my eggnog, a.k.a. Orange Whip, a.k.a. drink. And then you all should do the same. Grab yourself a Fresca, whatever, right? Orange Whip, 3 Orange Whips. And grab yourself a snack. And we are going to be back here. And you can see me try to land this thing. It's been so long since I've flown the Boeing. Let's see how I do, Brett. And Brett says, I'm going to get back to duties today. Blue skies all. Blue skies to you, Brett. Welcome. And good day, my friend. I'm going to try to catch your next live stream if I may, if I can. We'll see. We'll be traveling up north. And so, Brett, I'll see if I can't catch your next live stream. Carlos Rodriguez Jr. says, yes. Carlos, have you been here? I don't know. I think, Carlos, you might have been here before. Seems like I remember your name. Can't remember. But anyway, Stevie in the house. Give it up to Stevie. Welcome, Stevie. That was a little theatrical for you, buddy. Thank you for your continued support. Look at you with the helicopter badge. Look at you with your name and your helicopter badge, along with Johnny Mon. Hell of a guy. All right, friends. I'm gonna clock out for just 7 to 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go out and look at this beautiful aircraft, and we'll look at the shape of the wing too. But don't go anywhere. We've got a bunch of you here. I don't want to see anyone gone. When I get back, I'm gonna make sure you're all here. 37. Remember that, 37. Let's see how many are here when we get back. Probably like 80, and then I get back, I'll be back to 37. Anyway, friends, I'll be right back, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere.
before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
son of a motherless goat. So, sorry for being late here, but I was just talking to Mrs. Symphonetic. So, my son got a... a lot of you know my daughter went off to college, so we got her, off to college. And my wife just tells me the car's not starting, so it's a starter thing. This will be the third starter we're going to be going through. And I'm like, are the kids grinding this start? No, they do it normal. I've heard my son do it. And so now I got to freaking do a starter again. There's got to be, they use cheap parts or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, sorry I had to talk to Mrs. Symphonetic. So the car's down. And so my son gets to drive the Jeep to school tomorrow. Rats. Let me get caught up on chat here. Nolan's feeling said, gotta go, Symphonetic. See you, Nolan. If you're still here, thanks for joining. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Another few months, probably. Yeah, the song is good. So now I got to deal with car issues. Nothing worse than freaking car issues, right? This happens. It's part of life. It's the whole experience, right? Deal with the ups and the downs and the in-betweens. And, it is what it is. Replace the solenoid. Is that a real thing, Captain? I know it's a real thing, but the starter, it'll be our third starter in something's wrong. So there's got to be an underlying issue because this will be the third time we have had it in for when it rains it pours. Exactly, CFF. Be the third time in the past 2 years for a starter. Really? Son of a. And anyway, so, but yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we all deal with cars, right? Automobile problems. See if that's wow. By the way, when I was doing that, I'm just doing this. So I'm not yelling it. Otherwise, my wife would be like, what is wrong? What's going on? What happened? What's going on? Are you okay? Do I need to get you a volume? And we all know I don't need volume. I've got plenty of volume. Like I said, I don't even need a microphone. You can all hear me from wherever you are in the world. Without a mic. Test Pilot says, I've had planes do the same thing. Yes. Skystream Aviation, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Look at this. We're at 36. I think some dropped off. Some came aboard, like you, Skystream Aviation. How's it going, man? Valid crash out. Yes, there you go. Captain Red Sky says, if it cranks, change the solenoid, not engaging. No, it doesn't crank at all. I asked her that. It doesn't crank. Just dead. There's a high-pitched whine that she said, but she's like, hey, she's doing that. And she's like, I can't even do the sound. I'm like, don't worry, I know what you mean. We've all heard it, right? Sorting out shakedown fights in a Mooney-like hat. There you go, CFF. SoCal Jerry says, Symphonic Silva Killer can hook you up with something new. We actually just got a new Jeep. Could it be the battery? No, that's the other thing, CP. I changed the battery on this thing. That we've gone through 2 batteries in the last 4 years. This is an Acura TL. It's a 2006. It's got 140,000 miles on it. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the kids, friends. Centerline King says, sounds like alternator. It could be an alternator. Actually, you know what? I think it might be Centerline. Welcome to the live stream, man. I think it's a bypass line. It's definitely a bypass line. And what I'm thinking center line is what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it up with some 30-weight ball bearings and some gauze pads. That ought to fix it. And I'll do some 3-in-1 oil. Along with preferably pressed stone. No. Make that Quaker State. Clean up the windows. They've got tremendous amount of filth muck on them. Look at that. You guys got to know that movie, right? If Rudin was here, but where the hell is Rudin, by the way? Rudin's not here. Light on, drain battery. No, I don't think. I'll check it. I'll check it tomorrow or tonight after I'm done with the stream. It's leaky spark tube. What movie is that? Oh, no, that's the office. That's the office. It's a leaky spark tube. Is that right? Did I get that right, Andy? At the office? You guys can't? Yeah, I'm pretty quick on that. Yeah. I can. Yes, sir. I do have my my eggnog, if you will. My orange whip, right? Jump the V. There you go, Captain Red Sky. Jump the V. Test pilot says AutoZone will check the battery and alternator for free. Really? I didn't know that. I got to get it there. That's the thing. I got to get it there. If I can't get it freaking started, I'm kind of shit out of luck. Good thing we have AAA, right? I can build you all a computer. I can build you a computer and make sure it's all solid and sound and works well. But the thing is, I am no mechanic. I cannot. I mean, I can change the oil. In an older, like I had an old Camaro, I could change the spark plugs when you could actually get in there and turn the the socket wrench. I could do it, before you had to pull like the engine halfway out to change the 8 spark plugs for an 8-cylinder engine. But I am definitely not a gearhead, friends. Not a gearhead. I can kick the tires and light the fires on the plane, but I cannot. I'm pretty limited when it comes to my skills with a Z. Skills. When it comes to fixing a automobile. My tea should be ready by now. There you go, CP. Vruden is sad that the stream wasn't yesterday. I did actually, you know what, SoCal? I did see him post a comment. Let's get back in the cockpit here. God dang it. Now I gotta throw more money in this. See, that's the thing. When you have an older car, you just gotta figure you don't have the monthly payment, but you might have to throw money at it every once in a while just fix shit. We've all been there. We're all there tonight, right? Self-admitting to being able to change the oil, but no mention of changing the battery, where he stated the had actually changed the car battery. We found the issue. Yeah. I can change a car battery. That's easy. Change your car battery. Nah, piece of cake, right? Yeah, pretty much. I can change a headlight. Son of a motherless goat. I tell you. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta deal with this car it's just enough to make you want to buy something under warranty. Just like take it to the shop. Just fix it. It's covered under warranty. Just be done with it, Or get your certified pre-owned, just get that. You don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like insurance, right? When you buy a new car and you get the warranty, of course you got the depreciation is horrible when you buy a new car. Google car repairs. Yeah. Or YouTube it, right? Right, Test Pilot? YouTube it. Hey, by the way, I'm going to start something new tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a call out. We're going to make this Top Fans for YouTube decided to do. Let's make this work for us. So I got in first place for Top Fans. Let's give it up to Bats in top place, followed by SoCal Jerry, and then Test Pilot N911. You, that's nice because you're in N911 right there. And then CP65, and I'll do the top 10. CP65, coming in at number 4. Let's give him a shout out, friends. At number 5, Nolan's Fun. He just left, so some of you can, get up the ranks and catch up with Nolan because he just left. Streamlabs, we won't count that, so I'll go to 11. Number 7, coming in at Captain Red Sky is at number 7. And Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way, coming in at number 7. Johnny Mon, wait, I just said that. Okay. Johnny Mon coming in at 8. Daniel Stewart coming in at number 9. Actually, that'd be 8 because I got to take the Streamlabs bot out. Streamlabs bot shouldn't get a shout out. Coming in at number 9 is Emmett the Nemesis. And finally at number 10, the real CFF. CFF 121. And guys, thank you so much. You get points for chatting. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. Captain Red Sky says, thank you. I am choked. Nicely done. Test Pilot says, I have fixed many cars and trucks with YouTube. Yes. It's all about YouTube, man. You can go to YouTube, fix anything. Fix your lamp, fix your car, fix your erectile dysfunction. No, I don't have that, by the way. In case you're wondered. Exclamation BTC, what's that supposed to be? By the way, I noticed when you typed in exclamation specs, You did that a little earlier, SoCal. It's exclamation PC specs. Maybe I need to change it to specs. CFF 121. That's the second time you said wow tonight. Daniel Stewart says WTF. LOL. Okay, here's the thing. You guys know anything can come out of this mouth. Okay, we're just going to leave that one alone, okay? We're just going to leave that alone, Captain Howdy. YouTube is the best mechanic and home repair. It is. Oh, about time you come in here, Captain. He's a moderator, and he's hardly ever here. Hardly ever here. He comes in at the end. Johnny Mon, a hell of a guy, friends. Drop it in a $2 dono says you also... Johnny Mon, thank you, sir. You also get points for donos. There you go. Here's a little love on that. And friends, let's give it up to Mr. Johnny Mon. Thank you, sir. Johnny, you didn't have to do that, man. You frickin' gave Bats and I a place of rest. And it was so kind of you to do that during Sim Gaming Expo. Oh, you've been here the whole time. No, you haven't. Well, you might have been here the whole time with the stream playing in the background, but you were eating dinner. You were getting your Dino Nugget ingestion. I know you, Captain Howdy. I know. But you know what? It still counts. Still counts, Captain Howdy. You know I love you. I just give you shit. You give it to me, so, you know, all fair game, buddy. Daniel Stewart says, yes, he has been. Oh, he has? Oh, okay. Well, I can verify that. I don't know, Captain Howdy, if you've been here the whole time, let me just go ahead and look and see where you're at on the leaderboard with the top fans. Shall we? Okay, let's take a look. And by the way, if you go up to the top and chat and you do top fans, you can see where Captain Howdy is. Oh, God, he's number 5. Okay, never mind. I actually called him out. Oh, okay, I got mud in my eye. Yeah, that went over like a turd in a punch bowl, didn't it? Well, shame on me. Okay, I stand corrected, Captain Howdy. This is to you. Thank you for being such a good moderator and always there for me. By the way, for those of you that are members of the channel, you got to check out Johnny Mon. We are at, what was the pizza place? Buco de Pedos. No, that's not what it was. I just totally made that up. I can never remember the name. Johnny, put it in the chat. What was the awesome? We had to have, I was like, John, I want Chicago-style pizza. And Beth's like, I don't like that crust. You know, it gives me gas. I know he didn't say that. But anyway, so I want Chicago-style pizza, and so Johnny bought dinner, and so he had to buy 2 pizzas, one for Bats because Bats has got to watch his carb intake or something. I don't know. He doesn't like all the thick crust and that, and so we had the best freaking pizza I've ever had in my life. Actually, I told you, John, I was like, that's the best pizza I've ever had, and oh man, that was so good. And so we're just devouring it. I couldn't finish it. Johnny, he was a manimal. He finished his half, so it was like 6 slices. He finished 3. I made it to about 2 2/3 pizza slices, not pizzas, slices. And Bats had his little thin crust, and he, but it's fine, Bats. I'm just giving you hell. I'm just giving you, got to make it part of the thing, part of the show, right? I got to involve you guys because it was an experience. But anyway, I'm trying to debate whether or not, do we have a pitcher? Do we just go with a pint? And I said, Johnny, do we do a pitcher? We're trying to debate, we've already had several drinks, and we're like, should we have more orange whips? Should we go by pint, singles, or should we do a pitcher? So I entitled the short with Johnny responding to my question, do we do a pitcher or just a pint? And so the caption is to pitcher or not to pitcher, and it's pretty funny. I'm not going to tell you what he says, but if you're a member, you got to go check that out. So Daniel Stewart, you're a member. You need to go check that out. SoCal, you probably saw it. Bats saw it. Obviously, he was there. Captain Howdy, did you see it? Cheers, by the way, Captain Howdy. Or the picture. Yeah, that too. You had to be there. But you know what? You could be there. Go check it out. If you remember, go check it out. There's a short there. Members only. Members only. But it was pretty funny. Okay, you got to go check it out. Oh, Captain Howdy, you're not a member, are you? You hide behind your moderator. I don't think you're a member of the channel. I tell you, I'm just kidding. I don't know what no, I'm kidding. SoCal Jerry says Howdy doesn't like alcohol. No, and neither does Bats, by the way. But actually, a quick story on that one too. By the way, how far are we out? I better check. Jeez, I get talking with all you. Am I doing a better job, friends, in chat, reading your chat? Thank you, SoCal, for motioning it, because I second the motion. I'm like, oh shit, I need to be better about watching chat and stuff, and here it comes. SoCal says yes. I prefer to be on control of my bot. Yeah, on control? On control. What are you thinking about, Captain Howdy? Captain Howdy clearly wants to be in control of his body. No, that's fine. I get it. Right. Bats, you said it. I didn't have to. You said it, buddy. I didn't have to say it. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't remove his comment. Only drink 1 or 2. Oh, test pot. You know what? And by the way, I am not promoting drinking, okay? I'm not promoting. I mean, honestly, truth be told, I'm trying to cut back a bit on my orange whips. I know. But, you got to have a little bit of a balance there. You don't want to have too many orange whips because it is bad for the liver. But it actually, and my wife's like, they've proven now that it's not good to have any alcohol, where it used to be like 1 or 2 drinks a night, lowers the blood pressure, is actually healthy. And then there's a new study comes out, nope, it's actually not bad. It causes whatever. And then there's another study, and I said, I'm like, honey, just wait. In another 2 years, there's going to be a new study that says it's going to be back to it's beneficial to have 1 or 2. Obviously, having too many orange whips isn't good for you if it has the little, thing that you put in your gas tank. Captain Howdy says, I doubt it, but keep telling yourself that. Oh, I will. Oh yeah, I will. Anyway, I digress. CP65 says, just trying to cause fear. Exactly. That's what it's all about. Cause the fear. Get people all paranoid. Cause the fear. You know what? I actually didn't check how far out we are. I'm like, oh, we got to look at this. No, and then I stopped looking. We're only 215 nautical miles away. And right now it says 2111. All right, so we're still a ways away. We got, 17, carry the 1, 28 minutes. Not bad. Damn it. Every time I think, like, the buzzkill of all night. Got a freaking starter problem, car problem. God dang it. Son of a... Damn it. Just when you think you're out of the woods. Every time, if you all feel this way ever, like you feel like you get ahead, like, oh, okay, we can, buy the G.I. Joe guy with the Kung Fu grip because we, save money, and we can get that. Oh, no, some other bullshit happens, like your starter fails or something else comes up that you got to, there's some thing that happens and then you got to pay for it and you're like, son of a bitch, I can never get ahead. Anyone else feel that way? I know I do. Captain Howdy says, Symphonag, SoCal Jerry is trying to tell you something. Oh, what did he say? I should just give up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me look. I'm looking, SoCal. I'm looking. Symphonag, you missed my message earlier before the break. The winner from January 2024 was Cordial Cloud. Was it really? Well, unfortunately, Cordial Cloud doesn't win overall the giveaway, but that's good to know. You know what? You know what he just did before the break. He went back. He's like, "Oh shit!" Symphonex called me out. Okay, he only does 2 live streams per week. Okay, that's only 8 live streams. I need to just go to the spots and click, forward. Okay. Cordial Cloud. It was Cordial Cloud. The next one was it was Maple. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the next stream. Now, actually, if he could do it that fast, that would be pretty amazing. And I would just give him the whole set because I know, unlike Maple Leaf, Jerry would actually be honest. Go look at him. You got to learn when I'm screwing with you, Jerry, right? You got to learn when, it's all part of the ag, man. I do it to Captain... Actually, ask Captain Howdy. I do it with him all the time. You guys like to push my buttons, and you know what? I can push them back. See? I can push them back, bruh. Maple isn't even here anymore. Did his Xbox crash again, Bats? I saw him talking about the Flaps 40 bruh is old. No, it's not. I wish I would have been there. Maple, it's not old. We're gonna use that one for just years and years and years. SoCal says, Maple, somebody drop him in. If he's in Discord, make sure you drop him into the, what the hell's it called? Maples. I haven't named it after him because he always does that. What the hell's it called now? I can't even remember. In Discord. Oh, he ain't in Discord. Couch Victims is what it is. Somebody's going to get it before, and I just thought of it. And nobody's going to believe me because they're going to have it in chat. Evil Asar is in the house. Evil Asar. What's up, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Evil Asar, good to see you. I should make the exclamation JAYSUS link to our good friend Two-Tone Murphy's channel. By the way, he joined us during Sim Gaming Expo, and Bats and Johnny were saying, well, Sim, do you want to do the expert parking? And I got it. I made it. I got right, Bats. I made it. I got it done. And, Two-Tone Murphy was there during the live stream, and he does ATS. He's incredibly entertaining. Carlos Rodriguez Jr., Southwest Airlines, 737-800 PMDG. There you go. You're in 2020 then, Carlos? Good to see you, Evil. I know you're usually over in other live streams, but it's good to have you back here joining us for our humble abode, if you will. And you will, right? Or I will. But in any case, Evil, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Actually, I see quite a few here. I think some of you actually jumped on over I was able over lunch yesterday, I think it was, to join our good friend Q8 Pilot. Somebody drop in exclamation Q8. Check out his channel if you haven't already. Love the guy. He sponsored the full show. It was super successful because we hosted the Q8 Pilot Media Partner Lounge, and he did a call out during that. And I think I saw a few of you that actually joined tonight over from his channel, so appreciate that. Thank you, SoCal and Bats. Q8, he does a really good job. He was talking during his last live stream. He was talking about he isn't going to allow vendors to send him hardware. He wants to buy it himself, and so he doesn't feel. And I got to commend him for this. So he doesn't feel like swayed one way or another. I'd like to think I don't get swayed one way or another, but maybe somewhere subconsciously you do when they send you free stuff. Evil says, last day of my holiday, so rare chance to hang out. Dude, we everybody say hello to Evil Asar in chat, if you would. Good to have you, Evil. Throw those of you that are channel members, throw Evil some orange whips, if you would. Throw him some orange whips, and let me see it in chat, if you would. Evil, again, great to see you. Evil, you're usually over in Mr. No, is it Osflight Simmer or is it in Captain Canada? I can't remember. It's probably all those. Captain Canada, Two-Tone Murphy. A lot of us have similar followers that kind of jump back and forth between the different live streams and channels, and it's wonderful to have you all there. ASF, yes. Osflight Simmer. Oh, my gosh, look at this. Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chippa Sneeze. Dropping in a $2.40 dono. Says, LOL, just popped in to say hi. Chipper, how you doing, man? We got to let Bitch and Betty to call you out here. She's going to say it.
Just popped in to say hi.
I should try to match her voice. Chipper, thank you so much for that $2.40 dono. My friend, my buddy, my pal. We miss you here, man. I know you still drop in. You're kind of like, are you pulling an aces on us? Are you kind of like fading into the sunset, Chippa? I don't think so, but I hope you're doing well, Chipper. Again, thank you for the $2.40 dono. And friends, drop him some love in chat. In fact, I'll do that right now, Chippa, to you, my friend. Thank you so much for your continued support. You've been here for a long time, Chipper. Here's some blue sky, some orange webs. Hell, Chipper, I'll throw in a couple STDs from me to you. You know, that's standard pressure, meaning we're keeping it even. We're keeping it even. It doesn't mean I'm going to give Chipper one of the various things. It just means I love you. Testbot says, yes, haven't seen Chipper in a while. Yes. I think things are, hopefully they're going well for you, Chipper. You know, if he's not here, you know, he's got an excuse, a real excuse. Unlike me, I come up with lame excuses. I'm busy. You know, that sort of thing. Yes, I hope he does good too, test pilot. Hang in there, Marion Harris. All right, so let's start getting set up for top of descent. So if we look down here, this is our top descent. It's not really close yet. But before I get involved in chat and freaking forget, because I am doing a better job tonight on chat, huh? Yeah. So we got to check this out. So we got about 158 nautical miles, 2112 Zulu. So that is about roughly 9:21 minutes. No, yeah, 9:21 minutes. Do the math, carry the one. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this set. So we are still landing. We're going to be doing ILS. I'm going to put this on the bottom there. You can see at the bottom of the screen over here. And so the right there. And so we're going to be landing ILS 4 right. And you can type in exclamation FP if you want. Do it now. And what we're looking for is an intercept. And we have a lot of step down. So our intercept is going to be at Citgo, like the gas station. Citgo. By the way, what the hell is with the cost of gas in Chicago? So when we used my Jeep, which is perfectly fine. So Bats did the driving, I did the navigating. Well, actually, no, he had a phone that navigated, but I pretended I navigated. Right, I was his Rio, his FO, and then Johnny Mon was in the back, and but we stopped and got gas, and we were like on fumes almost. I'm gonna embellish this a little bit, Johnny and Bats, but I'm gonna say we were this close to running out of gas, and it was like we were coasting. Like Tuto Murphy, we were coasting to the gas station, and we just make it. And I'm like, oh, we had to go to the gas station, and of course it was $3.99 a gallon, like Bats just put in chat. $3.99. What the fudge? I get over the border between Illinois and Iowa, and I'm like, oh, look at that. There's a gas station. I got it for $2.79 a gallon, Bats. CP says $4.69. What is wrong with that? It's got to be taxes. So I fueled up, got across the border, filled the gas tank. I'm sure it's bad in California, too, isn't it? Gas tax, yeah, CP. We're lucky in Iowa. We don't have the tax like you guys have in, like, L.A. and Chicago, because you got a lot of infrastructure to upkeep. I get it. There's a lot of infrastructure stuff that needs to be repaired. A lot of bridges need to be, making sure they're maintained, which I'm a big fan of. I don't want to be, like, going across the bridge and saying, oh, shit! Right? So I'm good with that. I'm willing to pay, a few extra dollars just to make sure when I'm driving through Illinois, I'm not freaking dying, okay? But it was shocking that there was that much difference in the cost of a gallon of gas. I don't know. You're with me, right? I think you got it figured out, Johnny Mon. Just take mass transit, take the CTA, take the L, use the mass transit system, man. That's what I would do. I'd be smart like you, man. I'd be like, you know what? I don't know. I don't need the car payment. I don't need to pay the gas and the insurance. I'm just going to freaking take the CTA. I'm right, and it's actually very convenient. You're like with what Johnny? You said it's like. Is Johnny still here? No, he's still here. You can like get to the L in like 3 blocks or something like that. I'm down with that, man. I'm down with that. You're here. I see you, buddy. But yeah, dude, you got to figure it out, man. I mean, you got, what did you say? Your bus pass is like $30 a month. And every once in a while you got to take, Uber or, whatever the other one is, flight, whatever it is. Well worth it. 5 city blocks, 75. See, they're just raised the prices on you, Johnny. The bastards are going to keep you down, man. They're going to keep you down. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, I think that's a way to go, man. Do the mass transit. It's still going to be cheaper. It's still going to be cheaper, man. Okay, let's see. Let me get this set. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the FCU again. So we're going to go FCU. And what did I say? 2,400 feet. So we're just going to take this dial and actually... Up. Let me set it up. Look at this. Let me set it up. Can you see this right here? Altitude. So I'm going to set this to 2,400 feet. So we're just going to go ahead and turn. Oh, you can't even see that. Oh, freaking. I'm noob, apparently. So I'm going to set this to 2,400 feet with my fingers, right? That's what you use these days. It's not all ball bearings. Get this down to 2,400, and there we go. And again, the tactile feel is very beautiful. The WINWING, I'm going to tell you guys, if you're debating, do I go with WingFlex or WINWING? If you don't care about the desk space, WINWING 100%. WingFlex is nice stuff, but it's 80%. It's a 4/5 scale. I've used both of them. Now that I'm back with the WINWING, I got to say, for the price point, it's still like $30 cheaper per unit. Like the FCU is $30 cheaper. Now, here's the thing. I talked about the RMP. It just came to me. RMP. The RMP is awesome. I love the RMP because we talked about that during one of the live streams. If you haven't seen it, you go back and check it out. But you can do like the comm radios and nav radios and all that good stuff. But, you know, that's a really unique design. I love it. But that's WINWING, man. You got to go WINWING, right? I tried both. When will WINWING get a tiller? I don't know, SoCal. It's a great idea. You know what? Here's a tip for y'all. And Johnny, I talked about this with you and Bats. I mentioned our good friend Summer Kyle. He's one of the moderators. Look at this. Bob Smith. Bob, you are one hell of a guy, my friend. Bob Smith dropping in a $7.50 dono. Bob, thank you so much, my friend, for that most gracious and generous gift there. Friends, let's give it up. It's over the $5 mark. So we got to play the tune. Bob, let's give it up to Bob. Bob, what a guy. Thank you, sir. Tipping in a $7.50 dono. U.S. for the 737. I love it, man. Yes, nicely done. Bob, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that generous gift there and donation. Thank you, my friend. Bob Smith in the house. How you doing, Bob? Everybody do a shout out to Bob. I'm going to drop you in some orange whips here, Bob. Where the hell's my manners? I'll give you some blue sky, some orange whips. I'm not giving you any STDs. I'll give you some sympathetic shuffles for that, buddy. There you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very kind of you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Gentleman and a scholar. I think it's time to look at the wing. Oh, shit. I just disabled my auto throttle. See what I do? I do that. I have it set to disable auto throttle. We'll do that on landing. I need to unmap that. You know what? Let's do that right now. Are we okay? Oh, no. I've got somebody flying next to me. Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Hey, Kansas City, are the Chiefs going to win this weekend against the Eagles? Let's talk about that really quick. So, I started talking about it and didn't finish the story. So, I'm trying to debate on, like, do we stream on Saturday? No, we can't because I got the wedding thing. We already covered that. But then on Sunday, do we stream? But then I'm like, well, shit. We got the, Carlos, you know this, Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles are playing. And so the Chiefs-Eagles are playing. Well, my son's a big Eagles fan, so I'm thinking, I got the meat church recipe for a brisket, not mac and cheese. I keep saying mac and cheese. Brisket, and that's a brisket queso. Ooh, that sounds really good. Maybe I'll try that. Like some of you that have the, you know, the smokers. So I'm thinking, you know what? It's game day. Maybe I should do the family time. A little pa. Oh, I'm like 90 years old. But like dad and son kind of thing, you know. Do that. Watch a game. I think the game's at, 3? And so, you know, might do that. And then maybe we can stream a GA flight Monday night. Sprung at Nickel is in the house. Sprung, what's up, brother? Dude, you need to come to Sim Gaming Expo. Did you see me in the full motion flight simulator? And I did. It was X-Plane 12. I give myself a 9.5. Johnny gave me an 8.9. And by the way, Johnny, what the flop? I did a great touch and go there. You gave me an 8.9. Bats gave me 9.1. I thought I did one hell of a job, but I mean, of course, that's me. I'm biased. And Ed, is it Eddie? Eddie Larson just subscribed. Everybody give a shout out to Eddie. Eddie, if you're in here and you subscribe, because he might have subscribed to one of the videos out there. But Eddie, if you have subscribed because you're in the live stream right now, please say something in chat. Let us know. But friends, do a shout out. Welcome, Eddie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Welcome to the SimFan family, my friend. Do appreciate your support, and welcome, my friend. Welcome. And again, welcome. Love to have you here, as all of you are so important to this community and to me, and it makes all the difference in the world. You know, as bad as the world is in these days, and it is bad, again, a shout out to everybody that was impacted by 9/11, September 11th, right? 24 years, and other stuff that's happened, you know, recently. Don't want to get into politics and all that, but there's just stuff that's just wrong. And but it's, you know, you come here and it doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are, your political beliefs or whatever. We all just love to be together and just be a community, right? And have fun. That's what it's about. Right, Eddie? Eddie is here. He says, hi from Sweden, Eddie. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Hey, man, sweet. I was talking about the cost of stuff. My parents went to Sweden on a cruise, I think it was. And it's like the food, they were like, oh, all the food's awesome. But you want to talk about some prices. Boy, oh boy. But Eddie, it's great to have you here. Thank you. Am I pronouncing your name right? Let me know if I'm not pronouncing. I have a horrible time pronouncing names, Eddie. But thank you for your subscription, my friend. And thank you for joining us. Come join us and do a flight with us sometime. Or just hang out and chat like you're doing now. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. SoCal Jerry says, when GA Flight Symphonic, we need a flight this weekend. You've been ignoring your flights. I've been busy, SoCal. I know. I mean, I'm sorry, but, you know, life happens, right? I know. He still struggles with his own wife's name. No, never. Thank you. Oh, man. Testbot says, yeah, sad about Charlie. Yeah, that's terrible. It's terrible. When you can't have freedom of speech anymore without having to worry about getting killed, I don't care what side of the fence you're on, it's bullshit, right? That's all I'm going to say about it. But in any case, hearts go out to him and his family, and then, you know, to all those in 9/11 that were impacted, regardless of what side of the fence you're on. I think we're all a good group here, and we're relatively heartfelt. And so let's see here. SoCal dude. Yeah, check out Discord. Thank you, SoCal Jerry. Check out Discord. And Sprung Nickel says, my ex worked at Centaur Fitzgerald World Trades and quit 1 year before. No shit. Yikes. Yeah, you're over in that side of the country, aren't you, Sprung Nickel? By the way, friends, if you're in here for the first time or maybe the 10th time or the 1,000th time, Sprung Nickel actually built himself a full motion simulator. I got to do an interview with you sometime, even if it is remote there, Sprung Nickel. I know when we were having Flight Sim Expo over in Providence, you're like, maybe Symphonic can come over to my place and we can test it out. Maybe someday, man, but we can still do a live stream and interviewing you with doing that and showing us how you set that up. That would be cool. But, wow, that's really close to reality, man. That with your ex-wife, wow. Pete FS9 says, hi, Symphonetic. Watching while packing away all my flight sim programs. Why are you packing away all your flight sim programs, Pete? Welcome to the live stream, Pete. Is this your first? No, you've been here before, right, Pete? Sprung Nickel says that would be cool. Absolutely, man. I would love to do an interview. We're going to do an interview with George, the guy that was the organizer of the inaugural thing of the Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. And Schaumburg is where it was, but Johnny could correct me here, but it's probably, what, Johnny, 45 minutes or so from downtown Chicago, maybe a little bit, depends on traffic. But yeah, we should do that, Sprung Nickel. We should do that. Testbot says, posted the Chiefs game I was at last week. Nice. Rooting for the Chiefs, of course, right? Test pilot. Johnny Mon says, yeah, that's about right. Oh, let's see. I should move to Chicago. No, I'm going. Dude, so like, I love the people. You know, the best thing about Chicago, the people, number one, and the food. Traffic, no thanks. I'm fine with me getting from my house to work in like 5 minutes flat. Of course, I don't live that far away. I live 2.4 miles away from work. But I think you could spend about 15 minutes in bad traffic in Chicago getting 2.4 miles. So there you go. CP65 says the Chiefs win too often. Oh, see, now you're a hater, CP. You're being a hater, buddy. No, you know what? I think there's a lot of people. You know what? I've been a Chiefs fan all my life. I know I talked about this. I've been a Chiefs fan all my life, and I just love the Chiefs. I went through the thick and the thin, more thin than thick. Let's not go there. But anyway, it was nice to see them doing well for many years. And you know what? You know, sooner or later, you know, the dynasty ends. What does it take to be a dynasty? 5 years? What's the rule in dynasty? Is it different for baseball and football? I have no idea. Oh, I got to do my Ox-Flight Simmer pinky thing. Delicious. The traffic wasn't that bad. No, it wasn't. However, to be fair, you're just not used to it. True. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't, because like I was strategic, John. I was strategic when I came, right, brother? I was like, okay, I'm not going to hit rush hour. Okay, I got to your place at roughly, what was it, 8:30? I made good time. Made it 8:30. So no, the traffic really wasn't bad. Yeah, he says the traffic isn't bad. If that was bad, I'd hate to see. If that wasn't that bad, I'd hate to see bad. But you're right, it wasn't horrible. But okay, everything's relative, right? We all know this. Everything's relative. Your Chicago traffic could be another man's, you know, LA traffic, like bats. I don't know. Does that make sense? It's all relative. Although LA and Chicago are probably pretty close. I meant to add, your Chicago not bad could be another man's bad traffic, like me, man. Let's see. Just built a PC. Sprung Nickel says, just built a PC 9950X3D. I was just mentioning, I spec'd out a PC for Johnny Mon. He's going to move from by the way, friends, I didn't even mention this. He's going to move he's going to make the jump from Xbox to PC. And he's going to get we went to Micro Center. I got to finally get to Micro Center. It was everything I hoped and wished it would be. Probably spent too much time in the keyboard section. Anyway, we got to the fun. We saved the fun part for last. They have all the GPUs in stock, right? You want a 5090, you can get a 5090 sprung nickel. You want a 79 or a 9850 X3D, you can get it. They have like everything in stock. Awesome. And so, but we spec'd out a PC. I'm gonna build it. Johnny's gonna come to my place. So he's going to get the parts, he's going to pack it up, he's going to come to my place, and I'm going to show him how to build a computer, explain it, and we'll go through it. And then he's like, well, maybe you can ship it to me. I'm like, nope, I'm not shipping it to you unless I ship it to you without the GPU installed. Because you all remember when I went with...
Airport information golf. 0200 Zulu. Wind 082 at 6. Visibility.
Well, I just picked up the frequency. Let's turn that gal off. So go down here and just switch the comm. I'll take care of that. Oh, it's the same. Let's change it, and then there we go. Oh, here's the ILS. Okay, what's the ILS? Actually, if we go, I gotta get this shit programmed. What am I doing? Wait, what happened to my left screen? Why is my left screen off? My left screen's gone. What the? What? Do you see this, guys? What the? What happened to my left screen? Did I hit something? What is going on? Okay, well, anyway, son of a motherless goat, what happened? Okay, if we go down here, and I'm going to use my WINWING, EFB is off too. Did I run it? No, my EFB's on. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to go down here, and I'm going to use my WINWING. We got 30 nautical miles to top of descent, so we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys don't get all panicky. Don't worry. So we got 111.50. So we're going to... Yeah, Captain Red Sky says don't panic. Well, exactly, Red Sky. See, I'm with you. 111.50. So what we got to do is 11150, and then we switch that. That's what it was. That doesn't work. What was it? This? Wait. I can't remember. What the hell do I do? 111. Can it work now? Oh, there we go. I have to have both as ILS because the other's VR. Okay. So I go over here on the first captain, and so it just took me a little bit. We're fine. And then I got to switch the mode to ILS. Oh, you son of a motherless goat. 111.50. Get that switched, and now we got that set. What's going on with my left? Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna stay tried and true with Captain Red Sky. I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna panic. Let's see that in an instant replay. That match, it wasn't like the Godzilla, right? Where it'd be like, where the, you know, the mountains. Anyway, sorry. What's going on with that? But we got 111.50 set up over here. Check your display brightness. I did test pilot. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. It must be like my daughter and son's car. The frickin' starter went out. I don't know. Okay, but we got flaps 40, bro. 138. So what we're gonna do is VREF. We're gonna drop that in there. 148. Wait, actually, we want 138. So we're gonna drop that in and put that in here. I think that's all we gotta do, if I remember. I haven't flown the. You guys expect me to know this? I haven't flown the feed. Why is this off? That I don't know. I give up. No, I'm not touching any circuit breakers, dude. I'm not touching anything, and I'm not touching there's no jump seat here, is there? Remember when I did that in the Airbus and my autopilot failed? You guys remember? Were you guys on that live stream and it just completely failed? Embarrassing. Yeah, move to the FOC. There you go. SoCal Jerry. I don't know. We'll make it. When did that go off? I might have to go back and review. Yeah, Aviation Spotter's in the house, friends. Aviation Spotter. Good day, mate. What's up, Aviation? Aviation Spotter is one of those. When he flies, I get so confused because he loves the Airbus, but he loves the Boeing Air. Actually, his is your gamer tag still has Boeing in the name? Says I love Boeing, or I pet Boeing, or Boeing has a special place with me. I can't remember what your name. It's been that long, Aviation Spotter, since you've been here flying with us. I can't remember if it's like I love Boeing, Boeing flies, Boeing is a pet, I pet my Boeing. I can't remember what it is, but Flying Boeing, that's it, Flying Boeing. KTY Tech says move the selector to both on 2. Ooh, look at he might just earn himself a trip to the first emoji award. Wait, which one? Where's it at? Is it here? Did I bump it? Did I bump it? I might have bumped it, friends. I might have bumped it. What? Hey, better swing, better again. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Overhead. Oh, overhead. Oh. So let me read this again. Move the selector to both on 2. Is it not? Wait, what? Did I miss that? Oh, up here. Oh, wait. Over here. Nope. Didn't work. That didn't work. Well, it was worth a try. We gave it the old good college try there, buddy. You know what? As they say. Well, you know what? We can land this. Damn freaking Boeing. You know, doesn't work half the time. No, it does work. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Great, Johnny Mon. How are you? Oh, Aviation Spotter. By the way, Aviation Spotter did this, friend. So I'm still waiting for him to do the new. Well, that's not the intro. He did do this, by the way. This is the intro video. But he took some snippets and clippets and, whatchamacallits. And then he also did, of course, the trailer, which is this one. Which he did the trailer, which we do at the beginning of every live stream, which is amazing. And he did such a good job. We do this at the beginning of every single stream. And by the way, we're at 12,300, friends. 12,300. We hit 12,300 today. I think it was today. But definitely appreciate all your support. But anyway, he did the trailer, did a great job on that. And he's apparently working on a new one, but Aviation Spotter. To see, he comes in here, he's like, well, F this guy. I come in here, and then he just like, where's my stuff? But Aviation Spotter, whenever time allows, my friend. There you go. Hey, man. Dude, I know when. I will give you till the sun burns out, man, because I know once you have it done and it's ready, it's going to be nice. It's going to be really nice, right? Can I do that one more time? It's going to be really nice. You will not disappoint, I know. You can't disappoint. It's not in you. It's not in your blood. And we begun our descent. And this is what I love about the Boeing. See, we already begun our descent. I didn't have to remember to hit the little button like the Airbus. I didn't have to push the damn thing in. It just descends, so I can just be like, oh, I'm freaking happy. I'm talking and drinking and whatnot. I don't have to worry about hitting the button, the little plunger thing on the FCU in the Airbus. But we have the WINWING right now, friends. Let's check this out. So we got the WINWING. We got a lot of the other stuff. So we are flying right over here, right up here. We got the Pro Desk Sim add-on. We got the Orion rudder pedals. And, of course, over here we got the FCU and in all its glory. And we do have WINWING, and a shout-out to WINWING for, again, for being a partner. They are sending us the EFIS left and right for the Boeing. Finally, it's going to be here, friends. It's going to be here. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be mental. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Hey, Aviation Spotter, you remember when you were like giving me tips when I just started? So Aviation Friends, he's been with me. Aviation Spotter's been with me a long time. And he's giving me tips on thumbs and stuff and like how far we have come. Still got a long ways to go, but how far we have come, right? KTY Deck says you have all the info you need in condensed mode. Pretty cool demonstration. Hey, thank you, KTY. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, do you like that? I just set that up. Actually, Oz Flight Center says, yeah, I love it. I need to do that at some point. And I'm saying, dude, I'll help you out. You help me out. He helped me out so much. Yeah, it's kind of like it. And I did this. This is a custom background. Believe it or not, I was like looking for like custom, what do you call them? Not wallpaper. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, I was looking for it. And believe it or not, I couldn't find anything aviation. So I'm like, F it. I'm going to make my own. So I did this. This is all custom. So I made this myself. But anyway. Forget about it. You don't need it. There you go. So anyway, Bob Smith got the Pro Desk Sim overhead panel APU and lights module. Love it. That's awesome, Bob. Dude, that is so cool. By the way, I've got. Do I have time to show you all a little preview? Hold on. I'm going to show you something, guys. I wasn't planning on doing this, but just hang on. I'm going to show you some shit that's really cool. Hold on. Be right back. Give me a sec. Okay. So, RTR Hobby sent me this. And it's a scaled-down version. So we have WingFlex. They got when we did the Flight Sim Expo, we interviewed them, and I appreciate WingFlex sending all that gear. Again, we did they gave us the FCU. They sent us the FCU, the left EFIS, and then the RMP module. Really good, really cool stuff. But one of the things I wanted to, and then their make do that's like $600. So pretty cool. But anyway, so. You got to be careful when you're a streamer because you sometimes get these spammers and fishers and stuff. And they're like, oh, we got free stuff for you. Send us info and all that. You got to be kind of careful of that. So at first when they sent me out of the blue because I didn't contact them. They contacted me. And they're like, we would like to send you some gear. So they sent me, how many of you heard of Rosefire? Some of you probably heard of Rosefire. So there you go. Rosefire, RTR Hobby. So they sent this. And need a P.O. box, yeah. And so this is actually an overhead. I haven't even tried it yet. I mean, I usually do like the unboxing and stuff, so I'm actually doing this for the first time in front of all of you right now. I wasn't planning on doing this. But what I like is it's like a scaled down version, and it's got switches and knobbies and lights and all that, but it's like, I don't even know what this is. I gotta like look into it. I haven't even done my research yet because they like reach out to me and I like check their website. I'm like, sure, send it to me. We'll highlight it during a live stream and I'll do a product review. And I don't even know how much, Captain Howdy. I need to like they send it to me and I'm like, sure. So they sent it to me. So we'll be doing a. Oh, they even sent me a note. I didn't even see this. You're a complete a-hole. Just quit. No, I'm kidding. No, there's a note in here. So anyway, we gotta highlight that. I don't even know what the cost is. Probably a few hundred. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It probably is. CP probably is right. But anyway, so we'll be highlighting this, and they're sending me another thing. They're sending me, like, I think it's an EFIS FCU as well. Like, all of a sudden, like, there's the cool thing is, there's so many developers now. You know, if you go to, like, whether it's Flight Sim Expo. By the way, I got to see Evan at Flight Sim Expo. So, Bats or Johnny's like, hey, Evan's here. And then I gave him a great big hug, and we were live streaming at the time. Sorry about the quality, but the quality was better. The reception was horrible there. The bandwidth was really bad with the cell tower, but actually it worked out then. So if you go back to check out our channel and go back to where we were live streaming from the event. I got to see Evan. Evan, by the way, is a writer. Evan is the founder of Flight Sim Expo. So that was pretty cool. He came there and we got a chance to talk. I got to interview him just briefly. But in any case, it's amazing how many products and developers are out there. You know what that means? It means good stuff for us, because now they all got to compete, they got to invent, and they got to come at price points that we can afford. Minus the $100,000 full motion simulator, which I don't think many of us are going to afford that, right? Right, Johnny? Johnny says, see TJ. Okay, TJ Turner. Let me see. Comment above. TJ says, I saw what you did, Symphonic. You set the PDF MFD switch from normal to inbound under the screen. Oh, I did? Oh, okay. Right here? Oh! Dude! This is for you, TJ. TJ gets, let's give some first, for those of you that have memberships, let's give it to TJ. See, I rely on you guys. You guys keep me on the straight and narrow. Thank you, TJ. You, as usual, frickin' user error, right? TJ, thank you, brother. Thank you. TJ, I appreciate it, man. That is awesome. Yeah, see, what would I do without you guys? I know what I'd do. I'd be here alone. I'd be looking in a mirror, and some of you know where I'm going with this. Captain Howdy, if he's... Captain Howdy is there. I was going to see if he was paying attention. I bring up a full-length mirror, and I look at it, and I say, Symphonic, you know where I'm going with this. You're smart enough. You're good enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. I do that before every live. No, I honestly, I said that during a Flight Sim Expo when we were on a panel. Said that I got XP 72 rolling, laughing, because there was the question. What was the panel question? Oh, the panel question was, "What do you do before every live stream?" And some had some funny stuff, some got really serious. And they gave great tips and everything. Of course, you know me, I got to be silly, so I'm like, I got the full length mirror, and I did the whole routine. And XP's laughing his ass off. It was funny. We all have to have our own thing. That's the point, right? When you're doing the streaming stuff, you got to have your own thing, Take tips from others, watch other streamers, but come up with your own kind of gig, and you'll get there. Drag required. I was trying this before, and the drag, my spoilers weren't working. Let's see if they work now. Oh, yeah, there they go. There we go. Standard pressure. Oh, shit. I need to click the button. Standard STD. Here we go. Did I ever get the... it never asked me for wins. Wait, it's not asking me for the wins. Am I used to the Airbus or what? I'm missing something. We're gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna see how it works. Y'all know I haven't done this for a while on the 737. Focus, Daniel San. Oh my God, I'm going way fast. We're flying Midway. Johnny, I'm gonna go off the end of the runway, and then we're gonna run into to stuff. Hopefully not. There, let me get it. There we go. Get another screenshot here. We've got KIAH-KMDW back down there, friends. We've got SoCal Jerry, Wingman 21 over there, Badius Bats. He stole your name, Bats. No. A-Pink behind us, TJ Turner. Nice night for flight. Nice night for a walk day tomorrow. Nothing clean, right? What movie is that? Nothing clean, right? Aviation Spotter says, Captain Howdy, well, we're approaching technically. Yeah. That did happen at Midway? I miss that, CP. I miss that, man. Are we way high? I bet we're high. Shit. Well, it's all right. We'll make it work. Unable next altitude. 9,000. What are we at? 9,000. Oh, we can make 9,000. What does it mean, can't make next altitude? Well, maybe it was before I did the... Okay. That was an old message. We're fine. You guys don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're going to make this work. Ace. What, you just come here first time? You know, I'll make it. I'm gonna keep you all nice and safe. Don't worry, Captain Howdy. I'll get you and your luggage to the destination. You know. Aviation Spotter says, Symphonic, you are definitely missing something. Oh, of course I am. Terminator's right, Bats. Bats, you're right. You're right on, buddy. And I was with you on that. CP65 says a private jet went off the end of at Midway about 2 weeks ago. I missed that. Was that did somebody post that in our Discord channel? You know, we have a real aviation channel in our Discord server, so it might be there. I just need to go. Yeah. Down and ready at runway 9 right. 9 right. Wait, you're on 9 right. Yes, that's where you need to be, right? Is that right? Yeah. 4 right. 4 right, Bats. Not 9. 4. 4. 4. What are you doing to me? Is it 9 now? I'm landing 4. I don't give a shit. 4 right, same thing. 4 right, same thing. It's all good. Yeah. Well, you know what the important thing is, Bats? You're there, brother. You're there, and you're watching. You're going to rate it. Maple fell off. He's in the, whatever we call it, Couch Victims channel, whatever it is. CFF says, hey, Sim, be careful landing on 4 right if you're using default scenery. Oh, really? I am using the default scenery. What happened? Better put the seatbelt notice on. Ooh, yeah. Good. Thank you. Remind me. I never turned it off, but I'll just turn it on again. Here we go. Bling. There we go. Thank you, Bob. All right. I think... Oh, I got to pull the spoilers out. By the way, if I'm using the spoiler, see, look at this. I love the Pro Desk Sim stuff because it just fits nice in your hand. So I'm going to put this up, and right here, we put the spoilers up. There we go. Now we feel all comfy and cozy, right? That's good. All right. Aviation Spider says, Symphonic, also Captain Howdy tried to get you to see that your flaps are out. What? Flaps aren't out. Aviation Spotter and Captain... You know what? I almost said Captain Canada. Captain Howdy... Captain Canada. One really? Well, okay. Captain Howdy was like, you know, these guys have got to watch out for him. They try to mess me up. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and extend a little bit of flaps. A little nightlife, a little bit of dancing, and we're going to throw a huge party. I mean, huge party. Everybody will be invited. Women everywhere. They'll all be there. They'll all know my name. Anyone guess that movie? Flaps 2, bruh. What am I at? I'm at Flaps 2, dude. Oh, Captain. Well, maybe Captain Howdy's a little bit behind the stream, I think, right? I think Captain Howdy's a little bit behind the stream. It happens. It's a thing. He deals with it. He lives with it. He's trying to improve. I don't know why I come up with this stuff. Tashi Draco's back in here. Tashi, what'd you do? Just take a nap? Tashi got his beauty sleep, came back, did a power nap, is back in the house. You are behind your chair. Oh. Aviation Spider says, what's happening? Never. Hey, Aviation Spider, you know this. It's still the same. We don't know I don't know what's happening. We still are carrying that theme on every time we live stream. Nobody knows what the hell's going on, especially me. All right? You know this. You've been with me a long time. Here we go. We're going to get on our approach. I love the heat blur that comes off the right end, or left, right engine, whatever. It's nice. It's nice. See? That's why you need to do more Boeing flying, friends. With the iFly, especially the iFly. I want to get back into PMDG, but come on, guys. Get with the program. Get into 2024. I mean, seriously. Love the products. All right, the nice thing about this is we're going to come in like pretty fairly straight. You know, we're going to do a little right and a little slipstreaming. We're going to say, hey, well, there's Fred. Won't he be surprised? And we'll go to the left, and we'll make our we'll intercept the localizer and the ILS. PMDG still doesn't has. I know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what? I stopped doing a lot of the videos because I was just fed up with all the stuff like, well, it's going to be it's going to be 2 weeks. Nope, now it's going to be a month. Now it's going to be, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to put you all on the same boat of like saying, this is what they're saying. I mean, I know a lot of you have come to the channel because I used to do a lot of the news for PMDG, but I just got tired of all the, I won't say lies, but all the unfulfilled promises. Let's put it that way. How about that? DC-6 works, yeah. DC-6, I love that plane. You know, get into the DC-6. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, PMDG makes great products. I just wish it was, and get Robert to stop talking. Okay? I know, I'm one to talk. Wait, that's an oxymoron. But you know what I mean. Let's see here. Vote 1 for Jerry as a mod. Tashi, yes. SoCal Jerry. All right, we're making our approach here, friends. Making our way back to you, babe. Boy, that's an oldie but not a goodie, right? It's not a goodie. All right, well, it's looking pretty good right now. I like those votes. CP says it's okay. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Smash the like button. Do I really need to pimp myself out, friends? Really? Oh, please, please. No, it is very much appreciated, actually. It is. Tashi says, yes, it's... Wait, what? Yes, it you pup. Yes, yes. I'm surprised Oz Flight Simmer hasn't come in yet. He threatened to ban me when I gave him 5 subs, gifted subs. Because he came in here a week ago, well, a week and a day ago to be technically correct. And he gave 15 gifted memberships. So I just dropped in. I was hanging out at Johnny's. We were talking about that earlier. We're at Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago. And I'm hanging out with Bats and Johnny. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to drop in 5 gifted memberships, you know. He did 1 at a time to be obnoxious. So he did 1 at 15 times. I was a little bit more, you know, a little bit more civil with it. I did a dono of 5 subs all at once. I just got it out of the way. And then he threatened to ban me. And then he asked somebody to ban me. And they're like, not ban me, but put me in timeout. And they're like, oh, it's Flight Simmer. I can't put Symphonetic in timeout because he's a moderator. Because I'm a moderator on his channel as well. He's a moderator on here. Joke was on him, friends. The joke was on him. Yeah. Captain, true story. Captain Howdy. Butts, guys. Oh, God. Oh, I did a typo. I meant to say blue skies, but I'm using my phone and I swipe with my phone. How many of you do the swipe? I do the swipe and it says butt skies. I'm like, shit. I like delete it because I know if he sees it, he's going to make fun of it. And of course he sees it. All right, let's get set up for this. So I'm going to go to the right side here. We're going to go to approach mode. And I'm getting, see, look what happened to me, Aviation Spotter. I'm so damn used to the Airbus now. I gotta like be, where's the landing switch? Where's the landing system button? No, there isn't one in the Boeing. Duh. But anyway, so we got that set. What am I missing? I got approach mode. There we go. 111.50. That looks good. All right. All right. How are we doing on our descent? 6,000. We're doing well. Well. Oh, thank you. Set my course. Oh, my God. I almost forgot. What's the course? What's the course? I almost forgot. Thank you, Captain Howdy. I'm going through puberty. Hold on. What is... oh, shit. What's my course? I didn't ref. Course is... how did I forget that? Course is... what is course? 47? 47. Okay, so we're going to go to the FCU, because I got to show you FCU, and we're going to go back over to course. Can you see that? And we're going to set that to 47. Oh, my God. Thank you, Captain Howdy. Almost missed that. I'm going to set it on my first officer. as well. Jeez, good catch, buddy. Oh, felt like I was forgetting something. Must be Hoot. Oh my gosh. I feel like such a lame-o. This is a perfect time to panic. So we got, wait, let me go back to legs. 6,000 feet, Al-Q. We're going to cross Al-Q at 6,000. We're fine. It's fine. We're 170. Look at this. The tape is right on the numbers right here. 178. You got this magenta square triangle. And then over here, we got the same thing. We got the triangle right at 6,000. So we're looking good on our approach. I'm going to go ahead and hit the comma. And so we should be at 3019 on our altimeter. So that's looking good. Check ILS frequency. I think I'm good there, buddy, but let me double check. Never hurts to check, right? Right, Bob? 111.50. If we go down here, we're at a 111.50 and 111.50. Thank you for that. We're going to just double check. Never hurts to be safe, does it? Localizer button. There you go. You know, as great as the aircraft and similar as the aircraft are with the Airbus and Boeing, there is definitely differences, like little nuances, if I can call them that, that you want to make sure you're kind of, you know, being aware of. That sort of thing. Right? We got by the way, we have a disengage button on the FCU since we're looking at this. If I have time, if I go to FCU, this is a WINWING FCU. You got it's kind of covered by my TCA Boeing yoke, but we got over here, we got this switch. It's great because you can pull that down, and I got to fit my finger in here as I have limited space. And that's, again, that's where the wing flex is actually going to do you all justice. If you have limited desk space like me, you may want to consider the wing flex. Here we go. Coming in Chicago. Johnny, are you still here? Johnny, is this? Yep, Johnny's here. You might recognize some of this, buddy. You might recognize this. All right, let's go ahead and start extending the flaps. We're coming into Chicago. Chicago. And we got Dell up there and Captain Howdy. Everybody's watching. Let's go ahead and switch it to approach mode. So I'm going to switch it to approach mode. So again, I'm going to put the FCU on. Let me make sure this, you can all see this because it's about, you know, showing you the stuff. So we got approach mode here. So I'm going to hit approach. That didn't light up. Why didn't that light up? What am I missing, guys? That approach mode. Am I too far out? I might be too far out. No, we're good. It's descending. Here we go. Look, it's trying to capture it. There we go. Okay. Single channel looks. I'm surprised it didn't light up though. I don't want. What the hell? All right, so we are on the glide slope. If we look here, we got the magenta diamond here. The speed we got to kind of slow up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and slow up. We want to get our. I'm totally going. I'm just faking this as I go. We're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna go 3 because we've got a pretty short runway. I'm gonna turn off the nameplates for now. Hey, Tommy Hughes, what's up, Tommy Hughes? Everybody get a shout out to Tommy Hughes. Tommy, what's up, brother? We're coming in for a landing. I'm in the pipe, 5x5, like aliens, right? Aliens. I'm gonna extend some spoilers out here so we can slow her down. Look at the detail on that wing and the spoilers area there. If we pull that back out, that's nice. Ah, shit! I hit. Oh man, there we go. Command back on. The trim wheel on the Bravo is so testy, Aviation Spider. How have you made it this far alive? Because I'm a hell of a pilot. Like, Johnny Mon is a hell of a guy. I'm just, you know, I'm a hell of a pilot. What can I say? What can I say? I can make it out of any sticky situation except for when I pull Max up. By the way, I forgot to get Max. When I pull Max up, then I crash into the water, right? I get distracted. I get distracted by a lot of you and by Max. You know, something I deal with, something I live with. Learn to live with it. It's a problem. KTY Deck says, never trust the MCP lights. Look at the green lights on the IP. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. See? Look at them. Although it's not working. I don't know. But it seems like we're tracking okay. And if I look at our descent here and I can see the runway here, I think we're good. We're on right? We're on right? We're on right. Right? 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 Yeah, we're on right. Okay. Just double checking. Do your cross checks.
25.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put on the lights. Oh, shit. Put on this. Oh, God. Wing light. Okay, we're good. Here we go. Oh, look at her. Oh, landing gear. Better remember that one. That's important. There we go. Landing gear coming down. 3 green, 3 lit. Let's see. Let's go and see and check that KTY deck. Yes, 3 green. Right on, brother. Right on. Right here. All right. There's Chicago. Look at the skyline. Although the buildings look off. Oh, there they get colored. Look at the red. That's Derswike, by the way. I have the Derswike add-on. If you have the Flaps 40, bruh, right, Bob Smith? Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. All right. Okay, I just had to see the concourse is on the right, which I could kind of tell from when we're landing, but look at the Chicago skyline. It looks like a lot of clay buildings. Yes, great. All right, let's go ahead and extend flaps. We're going to go ahead and... what is my VREF speed? Better be pulling out the speed here. 137. There we go. And we're going to go full flaps. Full flaps. Normally I'd have those out by now. Just went wonky on me. That's okay. Get her trimmed out here. Nothing to see here. Auto throttle. Yep, I'm going to keep it in for now. All right, I'm going to disconnect the auto throttle. Thank you, Captain Audi. Auto throttle disconnected. Why am I getting so much swaying like this? Like, my yaw damper feels like it's off. This is going to be a shit show galore. I can tell you guys right now. Just wait. Just wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go.
200.
Oh, my God. Here comes Captain Howdy's shenanigans.
Glide slow. 50. Glide slow. 40. 30. 20.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Reverse is on. All right, beyond 80 knots. Flaps up. You can do it, Marion. Dude, you're still here. All right, let's get pulled off so we can get the rest of you in here. Thank you, Captain Red Sky. Thanks, friends. We got her landed. No doubt about it, right? You all were with me. No worries. No worries. We got this shit. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get the tunes going, and we're going to watch the rest of you coming in. And let me get this stopped. Good old Southwest. Welcome to Midway, everybody! All right, let me get the tunes on, and now let's watch the rest of them come in here. All right, time to get the tunes. Let's get the tunage going, friends. Tunage. Where the hell's my app? Tunage, where are you at? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I forgot to do repeat on it. So I like the new song here, Uncharted. I thought it was appropriate. All right, here we go. Uncharted. New song. We just started this. Song. I just downloaded it. Aviation Spotter, you'll like this song, I think. It's appropriate. Doug Gam, what are you doing, man? How you doing? We'll get A-Pink. Get the Greek chicken on the food court. There you go.
place I've never known.
The timing of the explosion was epic, absolutely. Well, we're just going to see a pink. So the rules are you got to land on the 1,000 footers, right? Got to land on the 1,000 footers. I'll turn the music down. Sorry. Got a little excited there. Is A-Pink seriously going to be the last to come in? All right, A-Pink, we're all watching you. Nothing to see here, man. Here he comes. The last one of the night. Here he comes. A-Pink's going to nail this. Bringing the Phoenix A320 in. Oh, TJ's doing a go-around? All right, A-Pink. We're watching you, buddy. Emmett the Nemesis says, yes, I'm far behind you all. Really? How far? I have to get my dino nuggets, Emmett. Johnny Munn says, Symphonic, how about them BG fries? Oh, dude, there's BG fries. I didn't even thought we're going to save that for the next stream, man. Oh, God. I wish I could go get those. Can you get them for me and run them over to me quick? Oh, they were so good. By the way, friends, BG fries, something in Chicago. Sub Teas, is that right, Johnny? They dip the fries in butter garlic. Oh, my God, they were amazing. It almost felt simple when I was eating them, Johnny. Oh, well, that'd be a first, Captain Howdy. You'd be nice. Wait, who did a go-around? Let's see. Can we spot him, friends? Let's check. Let's look. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we got... Oh, there's TJ right there. I got you, TJ. We got you, TJ. A.K.A. Sub T. There you go. See what happens when it's been over a week? I feel like re-energized. Get back with the group here. It gets me excited. Gets me pumped. We're going to have to remedy that after this stream. What do you think? Dino Nuggets and another orange whip. All right, here we go. CFF says, so you and Wingman tie for the landing challenge, Symphonic. No shit. Unhit like every button. Hit every button on my stream deck right now. Celebration. Wait, TJ's on the wrong runway. TJ! I got him. I still got him. There we go. Oh, no, you only get one go-around. Oh, no, he's got the, There's Captain Cowdies. Captain Cowdy. All right. All right, let's pull her up. Turn off the runway, turn off lights, landing lights. And a collision coming off. Wing light come off. Taxi on. Nope. Yeah, I can start that. Taxi on. I felt it getting close, friends. We're gonna park right here by Delt. Our good man Delt. Our good friend Delt KIAH-KMDW. Good moderator, like all my moderators, not many. All my moderators are good. I don't make somebody a moderator if I think they're not going to be good, right? Here we go. We're going to stop. Delt's a professional videographer. Gave a lot of tips that worked out from Flight Sim Expo we used. I got to get those videos uploaded, but... Turn the music down and get these engines disabled. Once we get our APU going, APU's kicking up. And let me get caught up. Captain Howdy says, that is questionable. You made me a mod. See, I love that, Captain Howdy. Nice job, buddy. You are a great mod, dude. CFF121 says you're buying at the bar tonight, Symphonic. You got it, buddy. Let's get on in there, CFF. Let's get some drinks. Let's get some orange whips up in here, right? Let's get some orange whips up in here. Absolutely. All right, so are we good? Oh, yeah, here we go. APU gen, APU on, left and right on, and let's kick the engines off, and here we go. And let's listen to this. You're going to hear the... I had a little bit of bass to that, by the way. All right. Friends, we are going to conclude tonight. You know what? This has been an amazing stream, and it's all due to you guys. It is our channel, by the way. Again, I'll say it once. I've said it once. I'll say it again. This is our channel. Where the hell is this camera at? Where are we at? Are we going to go all the way? Okay, we weren't that far away. But friends, thank you so much for your continued support. There's a lot of newcomers tonight. How about that? We got some new subs, some new friends in here to join our channel. Again, I want to do a shout out to all of you as I normally do. But again, thank you so much. Let's look at the top fans. This might be a new way I can conclude. Go to the top fans list. Bats, thank you so much for your continued support, for being a moderator, coming in at number 1, friends. Bats. Johnny Mon, hell of a guy, by the way, number 2 on the top fans. And then we got SoCal Jerry, Captain Howdy, Test Pilot, CP6565, Captain Red Sky, Emmett the Nemesis, the real CFF, CFF121, thank you so much. Daniel Stewart, Nolan's Fun, Delta Gam 88, what's up? Chris, I didn't even see it. Who's Chris Wide Oscar? Who is that? Because I think some of these aren't transferring. Tashi Draco, thank you so much. Tashi Draco, Bob Smith, Kansas City, ZX Pilot, Grumpy Old Studios, Old Golfer Mike, my friend, Harry W. So great to see you. Josh Clason coming in here earlier. And again, Brett Plays and all of you. Again, thank you guys for your continued support. We got A-Pink, thank you. A-Pink is you. Christ is me. Oh, sounds pretty, you're pretty fond of yourself. Hey there, A-Pink, huh? No, it's all good. A-Pink, thank you so much. Give it up to A-Pink, Captain Howdy. Again, Greg Feaster, thanks for being here. Johnny Mon, again, hell of a guy. Thank you, Johnny. Again, buddy, Johnny and Bats. It was so great to be with you guys in Chicago. I hope we can see some of you. You know, George is going to be doing that again next year, but we're going to be doing a interview. He even said this weekend, but I haven't had the heart to tell him I can't do it this weekend. But we're going to be watching for that in a live stream. We're going to be doing the Y210 yoke force feedback action, friends, next time. We're going to be doing the force This seems odd. What am I doing? But anyway, we got the force feedback next time. We're going to be checking that out from Moza. Bob Smith, thank you so much. Captain Howdy again, thank you. Aviation Spotter, real treat, man. Thank you so much. Let's give it up to Aviation Spotter being here tonight. It's always a treat. Captain Red Sky, thank you for being here as well. CF121, Emmett the Nemesis, KTY Deck, thank you for being here tonight. KTY, didn't want to miss you either. Tashi Draco, and all the rest of you that I'm sure I missed. Friends, Sprung Nickel, Test Pilot, Pete FS9. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your stream. Hey, you know what? Thank you to all of those that served in the military, in the, fire safety, firefighters, law enforcement, all those people that lost their lives in 9/11. Again, remember them 24 years ago. It's hard to believe, but not to end on a somber note, but, you know what? Love each other. My message to you. The world could only be like our channel and in our community, right? No more badness. Anyway, friends, take care. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. It'll be either Sunday, Monday. I don't know. Watch the channel. Subscribe, hit the bell. You know the whole deal, right? Good night, friends. Peace out. Blue skies. I'll see you soon. Love you.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. afraid to leave this out.